Hey everybody, welcome to another exciting vlog, and I apologize in advance. This is another one of those epic, as a lot of you like to joke, the Snyder Cut of vlogs. We have a massive cook section this week. We also have a few other little fun things to do, so I'm debating, by the way. I might change up the order of some things in this video, just be aware of that. But if you're new here, you did not know, I do time code these things, so you'll see little gaps in the timeline. Or you can open the description, you'll see a bunch of blue numbers. Click on those, jump around to whatever you want, watch however you want, or what you don't want. It's fine. So today we are going to take another attempt at hot dogs and hot dog buns. I'll let you decide if they're successful or not. That's why it's so long. Mary and I went and saw The Offspring. We're going to show you some of that, talk about that. I'm going to make a cocktail. No taste test this time. I don't really know if there's a vacation update or Halloween haul. We really only got like one thing for Halloween this week anyways. I guess we can talk a little bit about Joe Bob at some point because some cool stuff happened there. And I give you a little bit of a music update because I got some cool stuff going on there. That said and done, this is going to be a long one. Oh, we didn't see a movie this week, so we don't really have anything to review. So this is mostly going to be food and maybe The Offspring. All right, like I said, I may push the food further back and put The Offspring up front just so you don't have to click if you're more interested in that. I haven't decided yet. I still got to edit. All right, let's get to it.
Oh yeah, we're probably gonna get copyright struck, but guess what? We're pre-gaming, we're about done pre-gaming, we're about to go check in to check out. Apparently my pre-gaming just kicked in. We're about to check in to check out. Sum 41 on their final tour, turns out. A simple plan, sure, and The Offspring. Bucket list for me, we're gonna be VIP, we're gonna be in the pit. I'll show you some of it.
Hopefully I don't die.
Yeah, I'm getting drunk. Mary getting a little drunk, but you gotta slow down. We got Arby's to soak it up when we're done.
No, the reason why I'm afraid I'm gonna die is because the last time I was in the pit, the pixies tried to destroy my organs.
Oh. She has a thing, she wears earplugs, but she has a thing where the bass sometimes, Motley Crue did it to you too.
Yeah.
The bass like attacks her. I was like, you need to start wearing a bulletproof vest, man.
Yeah, by the way, if that happens to any of y'all, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we got a curiosity about it. Anybody else have a problem with like bass thumping in their chest at concerts?
Yeah, I've had it happen at a nightclub too, and I was like, okay, I need to go hide in the bathroom.
And does anybody make something for that? The equivalent of earplugs for bass hitting your chest. Oh shit, we're about to have fun. What is it? It's like 6-ish. So we got about an hour before the show starts even. But the check-in's like 2 cars away from us, so we're gonna go do that.
We got really good parking.
We got really good parking. All right. And she drove because we had to go to Frankfurt, and it was a whole thing about, you know, it's like, well, I could get dropped off and blah, blah.
I get one more drink when I get inside, and then I'm cut off for the night because I have to drive home. And I have to work in the morning.
One more real drink, and one rum slushy or frozen margarita.
Dude.
What? We're gonna be here for like 6 hours.
Are we?
Oh, 5 or 6. Okay. Shows usually end at 11-ish.
No, I feel like we're normally getting out of here 11, or are we normally getting out of here midnight?
Well, by the time of traffic and everything is why, yeah. So that's what, you know, so I will see. All right, anyways, I'll show you what I show you, but I'm also here to enjoy the fuck out of myself. So let's fucking go.
Okay.
It's very bright.
It is extremely bright.
The weather is perfect, like perfect. We don't know what to do with ourselves. We have too much time. We got here too early. We don't know what to do. But VIP, the real American.
So what you just get to do?
Oh yeah, hey, there you go. Look at Mary running the show. So they used to have these like rum. I don't remember what the flavors were, but they were really good. They've changed them up, and now I've got the lemonade with coconut rum, frozen.
And I've got the
fruit punch.
Fruit punch with peach rum.
I'm not a big peach fan, but I will try hers. But I'm gonna try mine.
That's pretty good. It's not like super peachy.
Well, that's pretty good. Just enough coconut.
No, let me try some.
Okay, yeah. You want to?
I like coconut.
Hold on, we got. Sorry, I was trying not to stop in front of anybody. I like that. The coconut, it's not severe, but it lingers.
Sure. My reaction is more like I got like cold teeth. I was like, oh, what's expecting that?
Nom. I like the fruit punch. I don't like the peach in there. But
okay, I first read that it's so scent.
Oh, the 50-cent poster, so scent. He's so sent to entertain us. Okay, I don't know. I think we still got like 20 minutes or something before the first band. I'm gonna buy 3 shirts. I talked myself out of the vinyl. It's like, you know what, even if it is signed, it's not like I've gotten to meet them and they sign it for me, and I don't need to spend $60 on a single record.
Yeah.
I may change my mind at the end of the night, depends how much I'm drinking. Because I realize my 3 shirts is gonna be $140 for my 3 shirts. It's fine. I figured I'd spend, you know, 80 to 100 on a couple.
That's where I feel like concert shirts used to be $30, not 45.
I disagreed with her until we discovered we've never seen these. They have a venue t-shirt this year, and instead of like tour dates on the back, it lists every show they had here, which are pretty cool, and they sell those for $30. So she's probably right. Anyways, it's a good time at Riverbend. We're gonna go get in the pit here in a minute or 20. Right now we're just enjoying the weather and whatchamacallit, so more if I think about it. Mary's planning to stink bomb everybody with egg fart. But yo, yeah, we're like right there. I don't mind. We're close enough. I mean, we could work to get closer, but I feel pretty good about it. What do we got? Like 10? Oh, you're about to your melt almost spilling.
There was something that was like...
It's gonna be a good night.
They said there was something at the very...
And then tomorrow I start on my next single.
Because WWE...
Hi, I'm too old. I pogoed a bunch. I forgot a lot of the words, but I remember the melodies.
I don't think I knew any of the songs.
Oh, they played a lot more of the ones I was familiar with. And I was wrong. Not their last tour, next to last tour. They got one more album, one more tour. But it was a good time. Did you know he was married to Avril Lavigne for a while and he helped write her best record ever?
Yeah, this is the one after Kroger.
No, before Kroger ruined her.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's one that's like the song Girlfriend, I Want to Be Your Girlfriend, all that. Although that was the weakest track on that album. Anyways. Oh, what do you think about me having hair like that? Not necessarily bleaching, but I'm like, what if I shaved the sides and the back down and I like kept the hair up here? And like I could probably rock a version of that. You know?
Am I hearing Star Wars?
You're hearing Star Wars. A Simple Plan starting with Star Wars? I don't know if they're actually them or not, but we're gonna kind of miss a little bit of the beginning and use that to get our merch and drinks and pee with less people. That's the plan. We'll see if we're sticking to it. And we missed Simple Plans Mr. Brightside, but we had to go to 3 merch tents. And I bought a tank top because that was about the only Sum 40 thing. Shit, we're gonna miss Scooby-Doo. We gotta go. I wore earplugs. I need to get them back in. We'll see you on the other side.
Back and talk to me, did I go up according to I'm wasting my time doing things I wanted to, but it hurts when you disapprove of the wrong. And now I try hard to make it, I just wanna make you proud. I'm never gonna be good enough for you, and pretending I'm alright.
Dance was great, yeah, but how was my guitar playing on that song? I mean, I fucking nailed that song. Thank you.
You fucking nailed that song.
Played the shit out of that song.
Noodles knows, he plays a lot of guitar, and he knows like 15 songs. He knows. He doesn't know them well, but he plays.
I know parts. I know parts of songs, snippets, bits and bobs.
You played a part of a song yesterday I thought was really good. I'd like to know if you could share that with the crowd right now.
That one thing I played that you liked a lot?
Yes.
If I remember correctly, it goes something like this.
You guys know the one, right? Dude, you should be in a cover band. You'd be great. You'd be really great.
If we covered like,
Because that's not all. You know a couple others. You should share it with them. I'm going to step aside for a minute.
okay. All right. Thank you for indulging my behavior. I've been playing punk rock guitar for well over 40 years now. And I just gotta say, I think it's time to unleash some fucking metal. I got an idea. Let's do that one glammy metal thing you taught me the other day. It's a really cool riff. I don't know where it comes from or who wrote it. Todd might have wrote it for all I know. This is Todd, our bass player. But Todd taught it to me. It's a really cool riff. It goes something like this. I never get enough of this. I'd love to keep doing this, but I'm all out of ideas. Anyone else got anything? Anyone?
The Ballad of Sharknado!
Hey, I've got one. Try to keep up.
Oh shit.
Do it!
That giant big screen noodles just called me out. I guess I'm gonna have to kick his fucking ass.
like, wait, I have to talk for a minute or else, you know, copyright. But yeah, this was amazing. Oh no, no. Why do I have to be white? This is almost as spiritual for me as Green Day was. It's like right there. All right, we're being told to leave. All right, phones. We'll talk when you can hear us, but. Woo. Oh yeah, it's like 1 a.m. something. We just got home. We have some beautiful putties that are like, where have you been? Lady bit. The fuck? That was a great time. Oh, that's Mary. I thought she was in her bedroom. I thought she was in there changing. I thought it was a cat, so I heard the clumps. So I annoyed to keep her awake. I annoyed Mary the entire way home. Did you know there's enough of a discography of my music on Spotify that you can do about an hour and 20 driving before you repeat my song? I didn't think I had that much on there. But I joyfully annoyed her by giving the history of all the songs and the various versions and remixes and what's coming up in old versions and rediscovered versions. A lot of that you can find on Patreon if you're interested. $1 a month. We have like 117-ish. By the time you see this, 118-ish of my old songs and mixes on there. Plenty more to come. But it's what a.m.? I can't see. 1:15 a.m. And fucking love Sum 41. I think I might want to try, like, let me bleach my hair again, and then like when I grow out a little bit, so I have roots, like just buzz the sides and the back, and then just like, you know, do some shit up here. I don't know.
I feel like we should throw a blonde wig on you first, just to see how it works with your coloring.
Well, no, you've seen me as the bleached blonde. It works. It was in my youth, but I looked pretty fucking cool.
I don't remember.
I thought I showed you recently. Anyways, I had like slick back and I'm in like a Superman jersey and the Elvis mesh. Anyways, I am fat and old and ugly now, so. I did not eat my Arby's. We took a 375 milliliter bottle of Tito's. We drank probably 2/3-ish beforehand. Saved us some money because I didn't even get an extra drink for Offspring. Their pre-show was so much fun that I was like, fuck it, we got good spots in the pit. We're pre-showing. Had a blast. It was a spiritual experience for me. It was church. It was like when we saw Green Day live. Now we saw Weezer live, same place in the pit too, and that was amazing. But Green Day was something special to the point Mary has fun videos of me like just feeling the spirit, and I felt
fangirling his heart out.
That too. And I felt the spirit on this, and it is inspiring. And I fucking love that Noodles reminds me so much of one of my best buddy chefs, Otter. Like I was like, oh my God, Noodles is Otter if he was a punk musician instead of a hot sauce and chef and awesomeness. But it was great. We didn't get to see a lot of Simple Plan, but what we did see, I fucking loved. I had a feeling if we had actually seen more of them, I would have grown to love them more, and I would have definitely want to check them out more. We did miss Scooby-Doo. It was over before we could get back in there. The one song I wanted to hear, but that's okay.
Yeah, I wasn't interested in it all until I started doing covers. I was like, oh, okay, this actually sounds kind of good.
Simple Plan did covers?
Yeah.
Are you talking?
Miller's cover and...
Oh yeah, because they were doing like Mr. Brightside and stuff. Yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah, we were doing. Because we had to go to the three different merch spots to try and find merch in our size because we were at the end of Sum 41's tour. So I actually bought a tank top. I made it Halloween. I put it on over my Agent Orange shirt, so that's cool. But it was awesome, and it was loud, and I actually used earplugs for the first time. Didn't love them. I mean, it was fine. I got to do a bunch of mixing and stuff, so I was trying to save my hearing a little bit. But I feel like this was very much guitar rock and roll, and my earplugs, probably because they were cheap ones, it mostly cut out the guitars. Like, I heard the vocals, drums, bass, all that fine. But when Offspring went on, I was like, no, fuck this. They started playing Keep 'Em Separated. I was like, I need to hear this guitar more than I'm hearing, so I just yanked them out. I pogoed my fucking ass off. I went full fucking circle because they played Blitzkrieg Bop, and I started pogoing to that. It took me back to being like fucking 15 and seeing the Ramones in the front row and pogoing for like their 2-hour set. The rapport of the Offspring is incredibly fun. The music is incredibly fun. And we got to see Dexter do Gone Away, Taylor's version.
You probably beat me, but I got 17,000 steps.
Oh, and yeah, we got a whole bunch of steps. Oh, I have to get on my phone, right, because it's after midnight. I don't know, because when I was bragging about how many steps I had gotten, then you showed me yours. I was like, we were pretty even, so let's see.
Yeah, don't forget. I've been up since 6 a.m. and I had a couple of walks.
True. And I didn't get as much steps last night, though, because I was dumping more stuff off the old VS28, 2480. I'm definitely going to start on the new music in the next day or two. This was the inspiration I was looking for. How many steps?
17,000.
Yeah, I beat you.
How much?
19,055. But I also very much loved...
Also, it's hard to bounce when you trying to hold a drink.
That too, and I got to drink more. But when I was pogoing and really getting into it, one of my favorite things about having Mary there, other than just being Mary and being awesome, was I would literally, when I wanted to start pogoing, I would just kind of grab onto her like this, and I'd be like, and it really helped me kind of, oh sorry kids, center myself, because after a while I start, I'm jumping and I'm drifting. So I was like, okay, this way I know where I'm at. I had a sense of position. So I think that was kind of fun.
Yeah, your VIP badge only tried to attack me once.
Oh, I already took it off. But yeah, then she tried to tuck it in my shirt. I was like, no, I want it out. I'll remember to hold it.
No, it hit me like right here.
Oh, no. I didn't realize it actually hit you near the eye. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I was so into it.
It's like, if it did a second time, it was going in your shirt.
That would have been fair. I do feel bad, especially because I was like, stop, I want to enjoy the show. But everybody was excited. Mary was filming, and a lot of people were filming, and the dude in front of us like bumped her elbow and she dropped her phone into her cup of water. But it's fine. It's all fine. Anyways, I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole thing.
I needed to
Exactly.
go.
That's what I was saying. Okay, we're going to feed these beautiful putties. I'm going to go fucking rock and roll some goddamn more and start losing some fucking weight so I can look like these badass slim punk fucks. And I'm going to fucking bleach and dye my goddamn hair and buzz shit and fucking rock and roll. Oh, they started making the stamper for the Mary EP Part 1 CD. So I was telling you, they moved beyond art pre-press after a week and change. I have the economy package, so I know it'll take them a while. I should probably get a water. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking to y'all. And Mary's been singing a bunch of my songs. They're earworms. Go check out my fucking music, TheEricButts.com, bitches. Listen, I'm just gonna say fuck a lot, because intelligent people swear more. That's what the Offspring told me. So it must be true. One of them's like an astrophysicist or some shit. Their rapport was so much fun. Man, they played so many good songs. I forget how many fucking good songs the Offspring has. Okay. Hi. Should I close the door? Did everybody come down? All right. We'll do the rest of the vlog later. Coffee time. We're making hot dogs again. This time we're gonna get it right. Got a new toy. We'll play with the sausage stuffer. I got some of the pink, salty, goodnessy stuff we'll play with. Now I'm gonna grind and do all that stuff, but I'm not gonna film all that. You've seen me do that. You can watch how I do that in other videos. We don't need to take the hour and a half of filming it. So double smoked thick cut bacon, like a pound and a half of that. I went for really fatty because I like to get my fat content from the bacon. They did not have full big chuck roasts, so I'm having to pay a bit more, unfortunately, because I needed to get this done today. So I had to do what I could do. So we got like a theoretically 2.79 pound one. Pretty good marbling all over that. And then there's like a 2.4 down there, pretty good marbling. So I'm just gonna dice that up and do the old freezer trick and get the grinder, which is already in the freezer, and we're gonna grind most of this. We're gonna grind about half of this down 3 times for hot dogs, and the other half I'm gonna use for just ground beef or chili or meats or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that and drink coffee. Okay, so got all my meat diced up, kind of mixed together. It's a lot of meat. Just for curiosity, even though I don't know the exact weight of the pan, and I may have to set you down weird. I want to put this, I want to weigh this. Bear with me. Okay. Let's see what this gets me. Whew, oh, that's a lot more than I thought. 7 pounds, 2 ounces, and 5/8. 7 pounds, 2 5/8 ounces. I know that tray itself is not a pound. That tray may be the 2 5/8. So I'd say somewhere between 6.5, 7 pounds of meat. Now we'll lose some of that as all that fat kind of melts during the process, but all right, you know the drill. This goes in the freezer, then we do the coarse grind, like 10, 15 minutes. Coarse grind, back onto the tray, back into the freezer, clean out the components, medium grind, back into the freezer. Actually, after medium grind, I'll split about half of this out, and the other half will go back for the third grind, and then we'll get to seasoning and emulsifying. Okay, excuse me, I haven't gotten to the shower yet. I thought, you know what, at this point I'm handling all this raw meat, I'm probably gonna do all that and then go shower, so you just gotta live with it. We're gonna mix up our spices real quick, but here I just wanted to show you the grind that should be technically 2.5 pounds. Went ahead and put it in the stand mixer bowl. I have my metal paddle in the freezer too, just chilling. So I did get a new scale. It comes with a test weight. So this is down to like 0.01 grams, so I can actually properly measure out what we're gonna do here. So let's see if I can do this in a way where you'll actually see what's happening. Not really, huh? Okay, well, let's see. So what I want then, I'm gonna want something to put stuff in for measurements. Okay, so let's turn that on. And we are in grams. Good, good, good. We're gonna set this on here. Hit the calibrate button. Or no, I guess okay, that's what that does. Okay, so we are at 0 now. So let's start working out the crazy amount of stuff. So we want 16 grams of salt. So let's get that started. That's like 5.5. Shit. 12.83. Whoop. Just went a tiny bit over. There we go. Oh, wait, 16 grams? Oh, 16. I need 1 more gram. Oh man, this thing is specific. Let's see. Yep, all right, cool. 16 grams of salt in. You know, I'm telling you. It's kind of super specific, so you make sure I keep the thing clean. And of course, you know, this isn't baking, so if we're a little off here or there, it's not a huge deal. All right, 2.5 grams of the Instacure #1. Now this will mean once we put them in their casings, we are going to need to set them in the fridge overnight. I'm not exactly sure the science of that. I suppose I should learn the science of that. All right, so how much? Ooh, 2.5 grams, so not a whole lot of this. So like 1/10 of a gram over. You know what, that's 2.51, I'll take it. Okay. All right, so another one down. 2.5 grams of white pepper. White pepper is light. White pepper is light pepper. Ooh, I need 0.05. Oh. 2.51, I'll take it. Okay, you're out of the way. Where was I? 5.5 grams of turbinado sugar. Let's hope there's enough in this packet because I don't want to have to get the step stool out to get another one. So we want 5.5 grams. And we got 4.6. Poop. All right. There's no way I can just, no, it's buried. Poop. Fine, fine, fine. Bear with me. Sorry, everybody. Come to daddy. Whoa. 5.71. Let's take some of that back out. 5.65. 5.6. 5.52 is just a couple granules out. 5.51, I'll take it. And garlic powder, 2 grams. Garlic powder. $2 grams. Boom. All right, and then 2 grams of mace. Got some ground mace here. 2 grams? Yeah. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, good. That breaks up. Okay. $1.8. 2 grams. Cut the check. Okay. Coriander powder, so we get some ground coriander. We need 2.75 grams. Actually, why don't I take this lid off? Oop, 2.78. I'll just pinch a little bit out. 2.76. 2.76. That's good enough. We'll go there. Okay. Yeah, this scale was a real good buy. I think it was like 16 bucks too. It was not very expensive.
So are you having to like multiply for extra meat?
Nope.
Or?
Nope. I'm just doing the regular thing.
So 2.5 pounds is.
Well, it's actually 2.2 pounds. So I'm gonna have a little extra meat, but it's fine.
Okay.
Getting close. Plus, I figure I lost some in the translation. Okay, you threw me off. I was on, what, a coriander powder? All right, dried marjoram, 2.75. Dang it, woman. Stop being so distracting with your cuteness. 2.75. Yeah, I'm gonna need to invest in a bunch more of this because I'm running through this.
Which spice is that?
Dried marjoram. Very light. 2.75. Okay. Crap. All right, ground celery seed, we're gonna come back to that. 7.5 grams of mustard powder. That's like 2 3/4, so 6.5, 7.33. We're so close. You know what? 7.55. I don't mind a touch of extra mustard powder. Okay, 8 grams of smoked paprika. Well, that's a lot. I do just need to order giant tubs of this. I use so much smoked paprika for stuff.
Might be something I can get in bulk at Costco.
I can just Amazon giant tubs. Appreciate the thought, but you know what? 8.04. I'll take it.
Hi, Jack. You got nothing?
All right. Now we gotta do the potato starch and the celery seed. We're gonna have to grind that seed a little bit, so where's my potato starch? Okay. And skizzers. I already put the skizzers away. So 30 grams of this. I might not be able to fit 30 grams in here, so we're gonna maybe have to do this 2 times. Not really sure. Well, I'm wrong. That's 26, so we're gonna be good. 27. Oh, 30 on the dot. Woo! And I should be able to reseal that bag. Okay. And I will be eventually developing my own seasoning, but I'm just going with this right now. It's supposed to be sort of a taste-alike for Hebrew National beef hot dogs. Even though mine also have bacon in them. All right, so we need a gram of ground celery seed. Now, celery seed is not ground on its own, so we are gonna have to grind some, but I really don't want to mess up the whole mortar and pestle for that. So I'm gonna try a new thing. See if this works. Matter of fact, I can just use that spoon. So first, I'm also curious, if I just go ahead and get a gram out, will it translate correctly? I mean, I don't think changing its...
When you grind it, you're changing its volume more than its mass.
Right. 1.04, we'll work with
Unless
that.
you lose a lot of your material to the actual grinding process.
Right, but with this, I probably will lose less, so... Yeah, this seems to be doing the trick. Although maybe I should have got a flatter one of these so I wouldn't have it.
Well, actually, I would get it out of that center section maybe and into the more rounded.
Into my car.
Because you can probably get your spoon into that indentation better than the tiny one in the center.
Oh no, that wasn't really so much my issue, but... Yeah, this is doing the trick, so... I'm just kind of mushing it down, cracking all the seeds open, making it a little bit more of a powder. Do not use celery salt, that is different. All right, I think we just about got this. I think I did change the consistency. You can definitely smell it too, it's nice. Okay. And now, for the moment of truth, is it still 1 gram? Yeah, still the 1.04 I started with. All right, groovy. Okay, and then I'm just gonna confirm that it is all the dry ingredients. We got the salt, we got the Instacure, we got the white pepper, we got the sugar, we got the garlic powder, the mace, the coriander, the marjoram, the celery seed, the mustard powder, the smoked paprika, and the potato starch. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you. Thank you, drug dealer scale. You did your job beautifully. If you're wondering, not sponsored or anything, just that's what I got. Grabbed it off Amazon. Like I said, I think it was about 16 bucks, so hells yeah. Okay, so let's just give this a little mix up here. Probably should actually just get a whisk. Oh yeah, because I just launched a little bit of potato starch. Just, you know, you don't necessarily have to do this because it is going to get mixed up in the mixer, but I like to have my spices fairly blended. This gives me a chance to break up a few of those potato starch lumps as well. I could name that tune in 3 notes. No, I don't know that one. I don't think that's what it's called. I keep forgetting I need to clean up the sausage stuffer. Did I show it to y'all yet? I think I did. I don't know. You'll definitely see it. But I figure I should give the bucket and the tube and the plunger a little bit of an actual wash. I don't think Mary's not gonna be nice and do it for me. No, I'm messing with y'all. What? It ain't her responsibility by any means. Oh, I was talking about washing the bucket and I gotta learn one day. I don't really hand wash dishes. I never really had a need to, but I gotta learn.
And he's allergic to water.
To a certain extent, she's not wrong. Okay, so yeah, we're going to need to make some crushed ice and ice water to do the emulsifying of the meat. So give me a minute and I'll be back. Okay, I threw that meat into the freezer for about 10 minutes just to chill it back down. It's, by the way, it's 6:10 p.m. on July 24th. And a little coffee ground in there. We're gonna make our crushed ice and get our water real quick. And then we're gonna emulsify. Bad news, can't use a sausage stuffer. Their smallest rod does not fit our 25mm casings. I'm gonna have to use that for bigger boys. These are the only casings I have though, so I am gonna have to stuff them with the kitchen mixer attachment, which sucks. But Mary is gonna be here and she's gonna help me, so hopefully that'll help out a little bit. And I do know better what I'm doing, so hopefully that helps. Right now, I'm gonna make some crushed ice. So we can, we need 250 grams of ice water. All right, and gently pound some. How are we doing? Okay, getting there. A couple of big chunks still I need to break down. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna use about, looks like I did bust through a little bit. That's fine, just ice. I'm gonna do about 125 grams of it nice. Maybe. Or we'll just use everything that's in there. Well, that's actually not bad. I got 107 grams of ice right there. What do we got? 202. 243, just a little splash. 250, perfect. All right, let's move the camera over where you can see better what I'm gonna do here. At least for this portion, just the mixing in. Okay. So we got our ice water ready, we got our spices ready. I've got the stand mixer bowl in there, just need to get the attachment. I've had it in the freezer for a while. I mean, we do want this stuff to warm up as it mixes too, but it's good to start cold, I guess. That's why they did in the video, so I thought I would too. Okay, I'm gonna put some, well, for this I shouldn't need gloves for this part. Okay, so let's just kind of get it going a little bit on low here. We're just gonna start blending it up a little bit. To a point where it's not gonna like flop out. And then I'm gonna add about half my spices real quick. Oh, I forgot to lock the head. That work in a little bit. Smells good. Let's get the rest of the spices in there. Oh yeah. All right, now we're gonna slowly work in some of the ice water. Watch that speed. Just want to get a little crazy on the sides here. Ooh, got a big ice chunk in there. I probably should not have done that one. Ooh. All right. So let that blend up until it starts to look like the farce we're looking for. It's almost there. Just speed it up a little bit. Okay. I think that is gonna be good. Let me kind of test them here. Yeah, that seems about right. All right, so let's get set up for actually doing the actual stuffing. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just bummed I don't get to use my actual sausage stuffer today, but that's okay. I got more sausagey plans this week that will eventually require using that, so probably should have got a metal tool for this. It's all right, we'll get it. Trying to salvage as much as I can here. And we're gonna lose some no matter what to the scrape to the batter gods. Right, let me actually get a little something to work that down with. Also, something I just in the video I was watching for doing this last time, something I didn't do that we should have probably done is he said you don't necessarily have to do it, but I'm going to do it this time. After he got his sausages, you know, in the casings and got them all set, twisted, blah, 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 he actually then vacuum sealed them. And then sous vide them. So that might make it a little bit easier, especially fighting the floaters. Okay. Yeah. We'll probably end up going with our hands from here. All right. All right, give me a minute to set up for the actual stuffing. Okay, we're gonna try this two-person style. Mary's here to help. She's gonna be my meat stuffer.
Hi.
Mary gets to stuff my meat. I'm gonna work the tube and the speed, and we're gonna hope this goes well. So if you wanna
Mary has
go...
not played with this, so this could be a shit show.
Yeah, I tried to give her a little bit of an idea of what to do and what to expect. So if you wanna go ahead and put at least like one handful or something, just kind of get us started in there. And that bowl is spinning as you do, just be aware. And see, that's what I'm saying. And it's gonna, as it gets warmer, it's gonna be, okay. So, also I should have got more bread ready. Well, when we get to that point, we'll get to that
sure
point.
you don't want to do that first?
No, because we're already gloved up and meating, so here we go. All right, let's, the air is pushing through, interesting. Yeah, you guys have to like push real hard. Oh yeah, you're maybe, oh God. Uh-huh. Yeah, and they're gonna have that problem too.
It's, I might need to be colder, to be honest.
Ah, shit. See, that's what I'm talking about too. You just dropped the chunk.
Oh. I didn't even see it.
This is also why you don't want to load too much in there at a time, so you do want to push it kind of flat. You may just need to pull up and move some off to the side.
It's not it's going down the hole, that's the problem. Like, it...
Go ahead and let go of the plunger. Just leave it there.
Yeah, literally nothing is going down the hole.
Okay, I see there's like an air issue. Oh, there we go. Okay, I just maybe had my stuff on a little too tight. And if I remember last time, it takes a little while before it actually makes it all the way to the end here. Also, more speed sometimes helps, if I recall. Okay, here we go. We got meat happening. So, yeah, just keep kind of doing that. I'm going to let you take that part back over. It's a slow process. You just got to get more meat in there. Oh, careful, yeah. Don't pull it up too. And I gotta kind of watch the consistency of my tubing over here. I want to make sure I pack it nice and tight.
And twisting kind of as you pull up and down can help sometimes with that. I'm not trying to make it sexual, it just is.
How big do you make this?
We just keep going to the whole thing. You just use all the meat.
Twist
Yeah, you do that all after. Shit. Right.
Okay.
You're not really doing anything.
It's,
I know, just, I'm saying get more.
oh.
Keep working more. Oh, that's my bad, my bad. Okay, shit, we're having a problem. Oh shit. Oh fuck, it did break open. Fucking hell. Okay, oh wow. Okay. Hang tight. Shit.
Did this happen last time?
Nope. This stuff's not supposed to pop.
Just put it back in the bowl?
That's the plan. We're just gonna have to run it back through there.
Why are you getting...
Because I turned that one inside out and I can't get it back on. Ah! The fuck, man?
I hate when that happens.
I've never had that happen. I need like you to get down. Shoot. It started really good. I'm gonna need to re-plug completely, probably. Okay. Shit. The other problem is I've only got so much time on this camera. Alright, so let's see. Where did I put my new stuff? Here's some of this. How am I doing? All right, I got some butcher's twine. We were gonna use this a little bit later in the process. Just go ahead and get a little nail.
It's gonna be better than tying it the way you did before.
Maybe. I'm not really entirely sure. I know it's gonna help with the links in the future. Oh God, I need that meat. Don't lose that meat.
That holds.
This is also partially where we kind of need to move at a consistent rate. I know it's difficult, but as best we can.
Okay.
I know, I swear this thing's a pain in the ass. You might actually want to just kind of wipe that down with your hand because there's so much meat on the plunger.
I told you this is probably going to be a shit show. I don't know what I'm doing.
Hey, you're doing great for your first time. I mean, trust me, this is already a lot smoother than it was my first time. Doing this with myself.
What's up with that?
I know. A lot of emulsified meat. All right, ready to start going again?
Yeah.
Oh shit. You're doing great. That would have been the real disaster. Napoleon would be very happy.
And then we'd be very unhappy afterwards.
Yeah. You'd be finding it everywhere. Okay, why? There we, no, it wasn't you. I was why-ing this shit. Okay.
You've got a hole in the side.
Ah, fuck me. God damn it. Cheap ass fucking yeah, I was gonna ask you to get that off. Shit. What the fuck? Bullshit casings.
Are we packing too tight?
I guess I'm packing a little too tight, yeah. Would you mind dealing with getting that back in there while I'll take your garbage when you're done.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Once it comes pretty easy.
Okay.
I'll take your leftovers as soon as I get this tied off. Or your casings.
I'm trying to. Oh. This is not coming out as smoothly as I thought it would.
Yeah, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's very... Okay, this time I'll be a little gentler. Alright. Okay.
Oh, shit, no. Give me a new glove.
Are you sure?
I'm trying to keep the handle of this relatively clean.
Oh, it's already been contaminated today, so...
That? The handle?
Yeah. That's why I had your gloves the whole time.
Oh. You did not tell me that.
Sorry. Alright. Third time's a charm. I feel it. Alright, I will go a little gentler. Oh, we got a little meat on there, too. Fuck.
Well,
I know.
You think this is going to be a clean process?
I know. We would have if the stupid other stuffer would have. Okay, here we go. Okay. Don't panic. We're fine.
tragedy to happen.
That's what I think he is.
You call it tragedy, I call it a miracle.
One man's tragedy. Well, I'd say we're definitely, so far, doing much better. I said so far.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
I knocked on your head, but my head's your...
Yeah, no, and I really appreciate your help. Is it like super tiring still? I bet that is. I probably did give you the... I mean, I would have liked to have taken the harder job for you since you're helping, but I feel like this is more...
Sure, after this.
What, artistic? Delicate? I can't think of the word.
Finicky?
Yeah. I know, man. This is where it starts really being a pain.
I figured out why this is so hard. It's the air.
Yeah. I could see that.
The air has to go somewhere, and it's creating resistance as a result.
That absolutely adds up. Shit. No, that's fine. It's on me. I will say the good news is at this part, we've made enough that if we do get another spot split, we don't have to redo all this. We'll just redo some of it.
My upper body workout for today.
Well, this is why I was in pain for like 2 days afterwards, because I had to do all that and stretch while I'm doing it, you know, because I was like, ugh.
Well, I'm also engaging my core here. Putting my entire upper body into it.
So for those playing along at home, sometimes I'm just letting this feed out without much pressure, and sometimes I'm squeezing and letting it tighten up in the casing a little bit. But that's the thing, is I'm trying to make sure I don't do what I was doing earlier and over tighten at any point. That's when it would poppin'. And apparently I'm going to be more prone to breaks when we start using actual intestinal liners. And I'm not too worried about it all in here, because we're going to be twisting and tying and moving some meat around in the future anyways.
I was at Cabela's the other day, which is a outdoorsman store, camping, fishing, hunting, that sort of thing. And I was amazed at the variety of meat processing projects that they had, equipment. It's like, oh, Eric was talking about that and that and that. I didn't remember you being accustomed for making jerky though.
Like years ago, I think before we even moved in together. Just never got around to using it. About the time I bought my dehydrator.
Do you make hot dog jerky?
I don't know. I mean, I assume you could. I don't think I've ever heard of it, but that's the kind of thing we like to figure out. I'm getting there. I think we're a little past half.
Are we?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Honestly, if we hadn't had those 2 breaks in the beginning, we'd be very close to finished here.
Trying to tell if it actually started raining or not. It's very dark outside.
Looks good in the casing.
I mean, you're gonna have some give to, you know, spin it and
Yeah, well, that's gonna tighten up. Yeah. You know, because you can see where I've got these folded. It's a little loose in those corners, but
where you had it so stiff, you know, the first couple of times.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, how do you make the links? He has no give.
I would have just figured it out. Now see, if the sausage stuffer was working, this would go so much easier. Because you literally just, uh-oh. No, you're fine. You're good. You literally just put all the meat in that, and it's one giant crank forcing it all out. So you're not constantly reloading and stuffing and sticking all over the stuffer, you know what I'm saying? Hi, Jack.
What the hell are you two doing? Nothing.
Nothing. Wrestling.
You don't look like the wrestling I know about. Sure smells tasty though.
Well, folks, you may not get to see the end of this. You know, obviously I'll show you the after, but...
Crap.
Oh, well, that I'd still throw that in, because this shit's still getting cooked. It's for us. Or somebody will get the nice mystery wiener. I'd say we're at least 2/3, maybe a little more. So yeah, there's about 2 minutes and change left on the camera, so it's probably going to cut off on y'all before we can do this, but I think you get the idea of this. Hopefully there are no more disasters. If they are, we'll report. But yeah, I think actually we might even be about 75% finished now. It's starting to look pretty empty in that bowl, you know, relative to where we began. And already I think we've got at least a good dozen links here. Matter of fact, I'm wondering... Oh yeah, we probably should have fried a little off for taste, but I'm sure it's fine.
Do you really want to save anything for the other thing that we
I
did?
know, that's what I was starting to debate. It's like, oh,
It might be a situation where you find out it's like, where it's great in one thing, it doesn't quite work it the other way. You know?
well, the secret thing worked with the same recipe. So, anyways, we can talk more about that in about 90 seconds when the camera's off. The camera should be cutting off in 30 seconds or less. So we'll see y'all on the other side, as Joe Bob said. Something like that. I don't remember the exact lyric from the finale.
All right, so one last thing. I cut up a bunch of little pieces of butcher twine. Let's do this part. Sorry for the weird camera angle. So I cut up like 20 pieces, see if that's enough. That's right, I forgot, I want a measurement. At least some rough element of measurement. Let's see. I think it's still one of these. And scissors. So we want these about 6 inches a piece. So again, I like to just kind of make a little guide here. So I just have a handy dandy visualizer. All right. So then we go twist. Okay, that's towards me. Okay. Let's do one away from me. Okay. His laundry is rattling the laundry door. Okay. Let's do one away from me. Scratched myself. It's away from me. Okay. Shit. Let's do another one. All right. Put some meat up in there. And this one's gonna come towards me. There we go. So you kind of get the idea here. And so I went away towards, so this one will come away from me. God, I hope I did that right. Away towards. Did I just spin that one away from me or towards me? Away towards, away. Oh yeah, no, this isn't away. Next one's towards. Okay. Theoretically, the twine will help with this. If I get it screwed up, theoretically. Away towards. Next one's gonna be towards. Okay. A little meat down in there, so towards me. A little slimy over here. away from me. Oh, hi, Jack. Probably shouldn't have left that step ladder there, huh? It's gonna give you bad ideas. Away, towards, away, towards, away, towards, away, towards. This one's gonna come towards me. Okay. Hi. What's up, buddy? No, Mama's out in the yard. The guy's a little short. No, not you, my hot dog. He's such a cutie. He's starting to get the zoom zooms though. Damn it. Away, towards, away, towards, away, towards, away, towards, away. So this one should go away from me, I hope. I didn't get a picture of the long tube. Eric, why can't I remember? Away, towards, away, towards, away, towards, away, towards, away, towards. This one's gonna come towards me. Okay. So this is towards. We're on towards. We are on towards. Okay. This one should go away from me. We're on away, we're on away, we're on away. All right, so next one should come towards me. There we go. So now we're on towards. We are on towards. Okay, so on towards, now we're going to go away. Okay, so we're on away, on away. On away. Next one comes towards me. Almost there. And guess who totally lost track? Shit. away, towards, away, towards, away, towards, away, towards, away, towards, away, towards, away, towards. So this one should go away from me. And if I make it to 6 inches, we'll have a little shorty. So I'm gonna go a little short on this. That would be towards me. Am I supposed to go? Oh, fuck. Away, towards, 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 away. So this actually needs to go this way. Come on. There we go. Now we got it. We can just get it tied off. We'll situate these and then we just gotta overnight fridge them. Maybe go ahead and put them in a seal bag too. We'll see. Okay, so what do we end up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. About 16 dogs. Okay. Most of them are, well, very inconsistent, but hey, it is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, so 16 hot dogs there. Yeah, I'll probably put them in a little bag and I'll show you how that works. Okay, what do we want to do here? Try to decide. Probably this bag should be. Is it gonna be long enough to? I guess so. All right, I'm just going to my sealer. I'm just gonna create a bag that'll be good for this. Let's see if this works. I might have one that's just, I don't know, the size might not work out. We'll try. They ain't gonna go that way, but they will go that way. Okay. I will take it. So hopefully this will make it a little easier to sous vide these and keep them, you know, weighted down as well. Hi, Aaron. You been eating your brother's foods? Okay, that may have been a mistake. That may have been a mistake. We're okay. We're okay. We got this. Alright, good. They're all back and flat. Need to get them to the lower in the bag. Yeah, that'll work. Now let me take us over to the sealer. veal. All right, there we go. I just gotta throw these in the freezer. And tomorrow we'll sous vide them. I mean, not the freezer, the fridge. Okay, now I'm gonna go finish cleaning up and either cook some burgers and then shower, or shower and cook some burgers, because we gotta finish the actual vlog for this week. All right, bye. Okay, ignore that. I didn't make that. That's actually from Addie's Pizza at Whiskey Bear. We got the dogs in the sous vide bags. It is 10:51 p.m. on Tuesday. We saw Oppenheimer tonight. Sous vide, we just, yeah, it's kind of, all right. Actually, Mary, would you, because I don't know that this is really gonna fit, not without really squishing the dogs. I may have to take it back out and think. I'm hoping I could maybe do it a little like this somehow. It's gonna be close. It's a little tight, but I need something to push so I don't get a little spoon. I don't want to stick my fingers in that water. And yeah, they're gonna actually, they're not gonna float because, boom.
Good job, they actually fit in.
And
I think they're more like wedged in there than laying themselves down.
Yeah, I don't know if I like this method, but we're gonna try it one more time.
Question.
Yes.
Is having it touching the sides of the pot going to be a problem?
I don't know. I'm just not totally sold on this method for these, but we're giving this another go. If this fails completely, next time we will try sous vide, or try smoking them, I guess, or putting them in a real skin and just letting them have that snap. I've just been trying to go for that sort of Hebrew National Kosher or beef dog version. But then I put
kosher.
Well, I know because I put bacon in it, so it's the kosher surprise.
So definitely don't let go for 2 hours this time.
Correct, yeah, because that last time where we had to go up and Jacob's short film and all that stuff, it was it was a little bit wonky, and I thought because it's still new to sous vide, but it says an hour and a half. Like, it's supposed to reach a certain internal temperature, but there's no real way to check the internal temperature without popping like the bag and the casing of one. So I'm just gonna kind of keep my eye on it at about an hour, and when I start to see it look right or shrinking a little bit, I'm gonna try and pull it, because that is kind of what happened last time, was it went so long that they just way overcooked, and that's why I got kind of a dry, more crumbly meat. And when you saw me taking them out of the casings, all that orange hot dog water flowing out, that was all the seasonings and the fat and the taste. So I'm just gonna try and keep an eye out for that, and right before I think we're gonna get to that, then we'll pull them. That's the plan. And obviously I'm gonna have to be quiet a little bit later because Mary will be in bed. And we'll try to maybe put one on a pan and cook it up a little bit and taste it and see how it goes. And then I think I may be making buns tomorrow and put that in this video as well.
Key wrestling.
Mm-hmm. We're about to finish SmackDown, so I think we've inspired them. It's Tuesday, yes, we're far behind on wrestling.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking keeping up, trying to keep up with those 3 programs is starting to get to be a bit much.
I agree. We were mostly doing that because we were going to the live show. So, I mean, but you seem to kind of gotten into the storyline, so I'm always hesitant to watch stuff without you. I have suggested maybe at this point we start watching like NXT on double X speed because we rarely care about stuff there. Mm-hmm. And then I said we put it in normal speed for Thea Hale because she's our favorite part. Mm-hmm. But although at the same time it would be funny to watch that in double speed with Yakety Sax. Mm-hmm. That was Mary's contribution to Yakety Sax, and I agree. All right, well, anyways, Mary's gonna eat this pasta she warmed up. She hungry. And I'm gonna check back in an hour or so when these are done. Oh, and then the pot. I don't know if you all saw my new pot. This is actually my canning pot. It came with like a lid and the whole jar tray, but I haven't done any canning yet. So hopefully we're getting some canning.
I told them that it'd be good for a sous vide.
So this was her idea. Because she's right. This would not have fit in anything else we had right now. So fingers crossed. Okay. Mary's just going to bed. It's been 1:09. Something I missed an hour and 9. They say an hour and a half to an hour and 30, but I mean, these are looking pretty good. I kind of pulled them up with tongs just to check. They seem to have the right texture. Something I missed in the video last time
was he threw them in an ice bath right after to kind of stop the cooking, much like you would with boiled eggs. So I'm gonna do that. And I think I'm gonna pull them at 110, an hour and 10. Because again, I'm not really sure. I'm sure for like, in the future, we will perfect this even more. But I just feel like at this point, these look like they're solid enough and are probably well cooked through enough that however I'm going to finish the cooking on them, whether I grill them or chop them up and do something or fry them or, you know, throw them in a microwave or throw them in some more water to boil and make hot dog water for cocktails. I don't know. I feel like that will finish whatever cooking and we can make sure about their temperature. But also I feel like I'm starting to see some juices. It might be a weird reflection. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull these. Turn off the sous vide. And I think I can get these started. I think they'll pretty much come up from this corner now. I'm trying to do this one-handed where y'all can see too. It's just gonna be a little drippy. Let that drain a bit. I do see some water working around inside those casings, but again, I mean, the color and everything on them looks right. I'm just gonna drip in the floor a bit, but we're gonna try to move real quick into the big old ice bath. I'm gonna use my tongs to submerge those. You know what, I'm gonna put, hold on, I wanna use these tongs. You just have to ignore this. I didn't have time to clean it out, but I'm gonna throw Mary's dirty dish. Let's put a little water on it. Make it a weight. I kind of feel like I need another weight. Because that's working on that side, but I need something to get that side down. This is going in the dishes tonight. There we go. And we're gonna let those sit in that ice water for, I don't know, a few minutes. I'll let it go like maybe 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go schedule some videos. Then we'll come back and open these up. Okay, it's a little late. I took about 20 minutes. It's 1:25 a.m. Let's get these hot dogs out of the casings. I need to play. So one thing, last time, even though they were poorly done, and they might be this time, I don't know. I think we're a lot better this time. But last time, I think I didn't let them completely cool before I shrink wrapped them all into or vacuum sealed them all. So even my vacuum sealing, those old ones really shrank down some more, lost some more flavor. So I think for tonight, I'm gonna just put them on a plate, shrink their, or plastic wrap them, and throw them in the fridge. And then tomorrow, if I have extras, I'll vacuum seal them into like 4 or 6 packs. But for now, I'm gonna plop them down here. We're gonna cut them open and hope they look good. I'm gonna taste test tomorrow. I don't really have any good buns tonight, and I'm planning to make buns tomorrow. I'll show you that, of course. We're gonna do the Chef John buns instead of the Joshua Wiseman's. See what we think. So let me get the camera set up. I wore this to Oppenheimer. I thought, how more appropriate. One of the best Nolan movies, and who would appreciate a giant big boom more than this guy? I thought y'all might appreciate that. Bear with me while I kind of try and orient you a better camera angle. Is it gonna hold? Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna put on gloves for this. It's gonna get this. These are meat scissors. Oh, I really need those? Actually, it sounds like Mary's still awake. And I don't think I dripped in the floor too bad. Okay, there's the hot dogs. Let me get a paper towel. Just in case I need those again for something. And let's...
They smell like hot dogs. That's a good sign. I do see some hot dog water has come out, but it's nowhere near like last time. And let's find the end. All right. Let's see if we can go ahead and snip these apart. Like all at once. We'll come back and get them out of the casings individually. I guess I should use a little more patience here. Okay. All right. And first hot dog is out. It does still look like a lot of the flavor and fat has cooked to the outside, but the dogs themselves look a little more possibly right, but I don't like that congealed fat on the outside. That's concerning. So now we just work on decasing all of them. I don't know if I should like rinse these off. Okay, that one came out a little smushy. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about this. I feel like that's all flavor, all this orange coating. I just don't know. Maybe we cooked them a little too long. I will say, the butcher twine seemed to really help. That was definitely an improvement. And I've certainly not overcooked these as much as the last time. But they might still be a bit overdone, I'm not really sure. This guy's being a little bit of a problem. It's being a lot of a problem. Come on, guy. There we go. Maybe. Here we go. Okay. They certainly don't feel like the hot dogs you buy in the store. I mean, that's really what we're going for here. But they certainly don't feel as brittle as last time. They're also certainly not losing as much juice as the last time, although this is still a lot. I definitely feel like there's a step missing. If you were a professional hot dog maker, by all means, you want to throw me some tips. I mean, eventually I'll figure out my own seasoning package and meat blends and whatnot. Right now, I'm just trying to perfect the art of making a store-bought style hot dog. Watch out for those loose strings. Feel. I guess, like I said, it's definitely better than the last time. But is it actually any good? And I do think these are definitely going to taste better than the last time. Yeah, okay. Okay. Give me a second, I'll give you a little close-up. I'm gonna take this off the stand and make it a little rough. Okay. I mean, you can see like this flavor, this fat, it's like, I guess the fatty juices, it's like super flavorful, but it's weird that it's coming out as like a paste on the sides. The color looks more accurate, but these could be just as bad as last time, but the curing salt helps keep the color. However, I do feel like the texture is a lot more correctly hot dog-ish from touch. So I guess tomorrow we'll figure it out. All right, that's all for now. I'm an idiot. I'm just watching this video about making hot dogs. Guy is using a sausage stuffer like I bought. He's using the cellulose casings like I bought. Cellulose casings come loaded in like a kind of like cardboard tube. I've been doing this all wrong. I'm running through the cardboard tube like an asshole. I'm supposed to kind of, the casings are wider than the tube. It should fit my stuff. I should be able to just kind of take some of the cellulose casing off and then just pull off what I need onto the sausage stuffing tube. Cut that off, tie it. Store the tube so I'm not contaminating all the stuff I'm not using. And then, and he had a pedal or hydraulic stuffer, but still, like, he made the, like, what, 30, 40 minutes it took Mary and I to stuff the cellulose casings. It was like not even 30 seconds. Fucking idiot. Now even if these turn out awesome, I want to make hot dogs again to properly use the stuffer and such. The good news, there's some other things too. He mixes the spices into the meat before he grinds it. I don't know if I can do that, but I do have more vacuum sealed pounds of my meat blend than I intended to have. And I didn't really have a plan for the rest of those. I really want to move on to making some sausages this weekend. That will probably not be for the vlog because they're a kind of secret recipe I want to play with, but although I guess I will show a little in the vlog because it's going to be my first time working with sheep's, like intestinal casings, so might be hog, might be sheep, I don't know. But holy shit, I'm dumb. I wish I'd seen this video before. You live, you learn. Thank you, YouTube. Okay, you gotta forgive my fan. It is gnarly outside. So I'm gonna make some buns, but we're not doing that yet. Right now we're finally here to taste test these hot dogs. So I got a grill pan on medium-high heat. I've been letting that warm up. Obviously I will better shrink package these later. I just wanted something overnight. And I think we're gonna try frying up about 4 of these. And we'll get going. So, see how it goes. They still smell pretty good. Oh yeah, 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, and oh, that one must break. 4. That should get us going. Just cover those back up for now. Put them over here. We get a plate, put these on when the timer's right. It's fine. And now we're just gonna grill these puppies up. They smell very, very good. So there is that. Pardon me while I adjust my shorts. Beautiful, I know, sexy. Had to wear hot. I love that it got to like 92 degrees. Trust me, I don't mean to complain if you're living places. I know a lot of you are living places that's a lot worse. But 92 is pretty high for us. And what I was gonna say is we're got a heat advisory for Friday, and I'm thinking, wait, what's it gonna be Friday if we're at 92 and it's not a heat advisory? And it's Wednesday, July 26th. It is 6:46 p.m. And I'm getting quite excited about these. Try to grill them up on all 4 sides. I know they're tubes, and I'm not going to do anything to the buns. I'm just going to use basic Sunny buns. We're just going to throw them in there. I thought about steaming them, but I was like, I'm not going to deal with that right now. This is more about tasting these and seeing how these turned out. I mean, I mostly have a good feeling. They've got to be better than last time. I'm tossing last time, by the way. I was going to show you here in a minute. Let's bring this a little more with the flame, too. That's pretty good. I don't know if they're quite ready for turning yet, but let's do it. Ooh, nice. Nice. And these definitely, I have to be careful because they do kind of want to come apart on me. Until they're cooked, I suppose. But, these are from June 9th. And you can see, like, so the curing salt makes a big difference. I don't know, I guess you can't really get the color difference on camera that well. But the curing salt made a big difference, of course, to the color, but also not boiling them all to death. So I hate to toss these, but they aren't great. There is a lot of food waste when you're test kitchening, sadly. Just is the law of the land. But these are, I got a good feeling. Like I said, it does smell really good. I bought so much stuff today at the grocery. And you're not going to see everything I'm about to make, but I probably will show you Italian sausages. And then I guess you saw my message, my drunken message late last night that I learned a bunch. I'm already wanting to try these again. I am going to put the smoker together. Also, Dad went grocery shopping with me and he had good eyes. He happened to notice the pork butts were buy one, get one free. So I got an extra pork butt. So since I'm going to put my smoker together, I'm thinking about doing some kind of pulled pork. Like smoked pork, pulled pork or something. Although I might also just do sous vide burrito, maybe. All right, let's turn these bad boys. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. Shite.
Don't stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. All right, halfway. Halfway to Flavor Town. Yeah. I'm just putting these on a plate and putting buns in them. I'm not doing anything extra special over here. I was going to show you, but I'm a little out of room at the moment. Now, normally, I would go ahead and mustard inside of the bun here a bit, and then I would, you know, put more mustard on the wiener and some diced onion, which I might still do with one of them, but I want to make sure that I actually, excuse me, you know, have an opportunity just to flat out taste the wiener. Man, these buns are super soft. I guess we don't normally buy these and use them immediately. Okay. I'm gonna let Mary know the hot dogs are almost ready. Still trying to get rid of Burger Week. Pizza yesterday didn't help. Just letting you know, dogs will be up in about 2 minutes. Okay, love you, bye. Technology, living in the future. All right, let's do it. Let's flip them one more time. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah, come on. Come on. Stay, stay, stay. Stay, stay, stay. Come on. Stay for Taylor Swift, okay? Be a good dog. Who's a good doggy? He's gonna have real crisp outsides. Honestly, at this point, they're starting to look kind of fucking awesome, and I'm actually really excited. These might turn, fingers crossed, knock on wood, that these are going to turn out much better than I anticipated. Too much grease coming out of there, all that pork fat. Well, all that fat, beef and pork fat, I suppose. And of course, you know, the water and everything. This would probably be a lot closer to my steakhouse burger than what we made the steakhouse burger on, if you remember that from a while back. Okay, I think we might be in luck. Let's take a look at this bad boy. How's he looking? Yep, we will go with that. Yeah. How you doing here, kiddo? That kid looks good. I think I could use a little bit more on that side. I can cook up more if you want, but I just made 4 for now.
Okay.
Figure I have at least 2, and if you don't want 2, that's fine as well. Okay. There we have that.
You're filming?
Yeah, I am currently filming. All right, let me get a photo of that. We'll try to get some close-ups, and then we'll get in there. You know what that smells like, everybody? It smells like America. All right. Close-ups of the weenies. Hot dog! Hot diggity dog! That's looking really good. That looks... It looks and smells awesome. So, now... I did not get you a plate or buns, so I don't know what you want to do there. Because again, for me, it was more about trying these plain and just getting a sense of them. They're behind me, and they are open. Take one from the outside, one from the middle. Probably want this guy here. Okay, I was gonna push it in for you, but... Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry. I just set you down while I'm rolling.
What?
Let me get a shot here. Oh, good. No addresses are out because I just filmed over there without thinking. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you don't mind, since you like yours to be a little colder than mine anyways.
You mean not burn my mouth?
I'm just too excited to try this fucker out. This looks... Oh, it smells good. Okay.
I don't know if it focused that well.
Oh. I'm trying to get you to do it in front of camera. Like, oh. Mm-hmm. That's a fucking hot dog.
Well, one would hope.
Well, it's not a gray, flavorless, crumbly, dry stick of meat.
Ah.
It's a juicy, flavorful, proper texture hot dog. Fuck yeah. Well, maybe I will still sous vide. Because once you grill them,
That's pretty good.
ooh, I got pretty good out of Mary. That is,
I can taste. This has bacon in it, right? I can taste the bacon.
yeah, it should be about 27% bacon to 73% ground chuck. Yep, Mary gave me the pretty good. That is high fucking
So
praise.
this is the same batch that you made your hamburger out of last night, right?
Yes.
Not last night, but the night before.
Yes, but of course this has all the seasonings in it.
I feel like whatever it is, it brings out the bacon flavor more. Than, I mean, you could taste it in the hamburgers, but
okay.
I feel like it's more so
I got you.
in here. Does that make sense?
It's probably the salt. You know, because like the burgers, I just give a little sprinkle of salt when I cook the burger, but this of course has all that salt blended in. Oh man, yep. Holy shit. I mean, I can still improve this a little bit, but I feel like I've actually conquered hot dogs, and we can still improve that. And I'm still gonna do a batch eventually and smoke them. Smoke them if you got them. But right now, I'm gonna eat this fucker and enjoy it. And this one, I'm gonna throw some mustard and onion on. Okay, so we're going to make Chef John's hot dog buns, which are essentially the same as his burger buns. We just shape them and treat them slightly different at the very end. So first thing we gotta do is proof our yeast. So we're gonna do 3 ingredients up front. We're gonna take the package of Fleischmann's Active Dry Yeast Original. I have a jar, you can always measure it out, but this takes exactly a package, so that's what we will use. Alrighty, that's good. Damn, I can't get over how good those hot dogs were. All right, we're gonna start with half a cup of flour for this part. There will be more flour, of course, and I have a whole other bag if I need it, but. Okay, that in there. And then we're gonna need a cup of warm water. You're looking for about 105 degrees. And then I just need to see something.
Basically, if you like bath water, and at that point we're gonna take a whisk and mix this up.
Okay, so we are gonna whisk at that point. Okay. So let's get my water out. Temp it. Ooh, it's a little hot. I'm about 10 degrees over there. That's close. It's like 2 degrees over. I mean, it probably doesn't have to be exactly right. That's getting hotter. Ah, splashing myself. I already have my bath, splish splash. Oh shit, that's a little under. I mean, this part is important. I forget why. I learned last night. Alright, 105.6, I will take that. So go ahead and put that cup of water in there. Dry off my hands on something. Everything's tied up. Ah, come on. And we'll take a whisk. Whisk me, baby. Whisk that up. And I think we just let it sit for 15 to proof. But let's get all the flour off the sides. Already smells nice and like beer. You know, a little hoppy. Or, yeah, I guess hoppy. I don't know. And then I'm pretty sure we just wait 15.
Sit there for about 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And if your yeast is okay and active, you should have something that looks like this.
All right, so Echo, set timer for 15 minutes. Echo, set timer, 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Woohoo!
Now.
Thank you. All right, and then we'll be right back. Oh, I probably should have put the camera over. I'll show you when we come back. We'll be right back. Okay, 15 minutes is up. Got my other, Echo dismiss. See if we can give a better look. There we go. Let's make sure this proofed correct. Echo dismiss. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. Excellent. Okay. So now we start putting all the stuff in. So one of the first things we want is a whole egg going in. Nope, not one-handed today, huh? Oh. Maybe on the next one. Okay. Oh, and I need to melt the butter. I got one whole egg. I got 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter, but we want to melt that. About 28 seconds on the first round. Should have already done that, honestly. So let's get the whole egg in there. Keep that around, we're going to need it later. We want 1 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So here's the quarter. See if I got a whole one in here, or if I need to reload. Nope, there we go. 1 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Check my butter. Nope, that's not melty enough yet. Give it another 22. We want 3 tablespoons of sugar. because it turns out 3 tablespoons of sugar help the medicine go down. 1, 2, 3. And I thought about playing around with this and doing something and testing something, but I'm gonna wait till the next round. I just wanna do it the way it's suggested the first time around. All right, that butter is almost melted. We're swirling around a little bit, let the hot melty butter help melt the little chunks left. But I think it could use another like 15 seconds. I honestly meant to be doing that before we rolled camera here. Whoopsies. Okay, we're done with these. These are the dirties we're gonna put away in a minute. 3, 2, 1. That should be nice and melty. Yeah, all right, groovy. So 3 melted tablespoons of butter. All right, give us a little whisk up. Make sure it's all thoroughly incorporated. Okay. And now for the flour. So we want to put 3 cups in here. All-purpose flour. I don't know if I mentioned that. Hopefully I have 3 cups in this bag and don't have to open the other one just yet. There's 1 cup of flour. Two cups of flour. I think we're good. Okay, and I might be a tiny touch light on some of that, but that's okay. I'd rather be a little light than a little heavy. And we're gonna leave that out because we're gonna want it for dusting. All right, I'm gonna put this over on the stand mixer. Let's get it plugged in. I will move the camera over in just a second. All right, we're gonna put that on the stand mixer, and I'll come get the camera so you can see what I'm doing. Sorry, bear with me on the movement here.
What?
Talking to the camera.
Okay, love you.
Love you too. All right, let me grab my dough hook. All right. I'm gonna put that in there. We're gonna go very low speed to start. Just kind of get it nice and incorporated so it doesn't flop everywhere. Echo, set timer for 3 minutes. Yahoo! You can see it's kind of starting to incorporate. Okay, now we're on 2. Let's get a little flopsy. Just trying to keep it from blasting flour everywhere. It's doing what it's supposed to. It's just taking a second to get some of that loose extra flour off the sides. Alright, I think I can take the speed up to 4 now. And we're actually going to do this for 5 to 6 minutes, but we're going to kind of check on it here in a little bit. See if we need to add more flour or what. I don't know, man. That looks a little dry to me, but I feel like I always have that trouble. We'll trust in the process. It's been a minute since I've done any of this. I don't quite remember what I'm looking at. Jesus. Yes, flopping dough out at me, man. I feel like this should have kind of come together as a dough ball already. I think we're gonna have to add a little water. So here we go. Cause that ain't right. Bummer. I mean, it's almost coming together. Echo dismiss. Yeah, that should be much more blended than it currently is. That is really dry. That is really dry. All right, so we will put a little extra water in here. Shit. Like half a tablespoon. I'm gonna kind of get it lukewarm if I can. Again, I don't want to go too heavy and then start fighting back and forth with, you know, too dry, too wet. So we'll go easy initially. Oh, Jesus. Ah! Oh, there's so much wet, dry ingredient in the bottom. Okay, let's do another half tablespoon. Yeah, I could have sworn before he told me to like hold back on half a cup of the flour and put that in later, but I didn't see that anywhere in the recipes, and I feel like that should be the case, but... Yeah, the dough ball really shouldn't be getting above the dough hook like that. I feel like that might have done the trick. It just needs a second to work itself out. Or maybe it needs a touch more, but I think that's pretty close. That's starting to look a little more correct. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do a thing now, because I don't like how that dough ball is working. And get a touch on that. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna put just a little bit more water in there. Maybe one more half a tablespoon. Okay, Echo, set timer for 90 seconds.
130 seconds, starting now.
I think we may be in good shape. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Okay. It might still be a little dry, honestly. I think that's gonna be good. I think we're good there. Okay. Echo, dismiss. Let me bring you back over. Should have warned you. Sorry. Oh, God. Okay, I need to make a workspace here. Okay, we got my handy dandy pastry mat, smaller size that fits here a little easier, a little more manageable. Get a little bit of, oh, I guess I should make sure we actually have this on camera. Get a little bit of flour for dusting. Trying to keep it extra dry because we already have this being pretty dry. But I didn't get down into the stuff. Come on. Off the stand mixer, please. Why are you? Oh, yeah. Great. Shit. Can't get the bowl to disengage. Is there something down there that... Ah, boy. This is not good. Yeah, man. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I'm about to hurt myself trying to get the bowl out of the stand mixer. Oh, fudge. Okay, well, this part sucks for sure. I don't know why this is so stuck. Oh, no. Oh, boy. This is not good at all. I don't really know what to do here. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know why that got so stuck. All right, anyways. Come on. Okay. Let's just check this out. Work it into a nice little dough ball. Yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. By the time it rises. Smack your dough. All right, let's wipe out the bowl. Okay. Get a little oil. And we want to work this in there. Just get a little coating on the whole, outer side of the ball. Okay. And then where is my towel? There's my towel. Okay, now we just need to cover this with foil and let it rise somewhere for a couple hours where it can be undisturbed. Hopefully we'll hurry up and use the last of this foil I don't love. Just give that a nice little coating. You can put it in your oven if it's not turned on. Just let it sit there for a couple hours. I'm just gonna put mine back in the laundry room. Echo, set timer for 2 hours.
2 hours, starting now.
We'll be back then. Okay. You know what that sound means. Echo dismiss. Bring you down to my surface. Got a bunch of stuff ready to go here. Before I even look, I do feel like this probably did a pretty good job of puffing up. I mean, it did. It's ugly, but I didn't get that smooth tautness because, again, it didn't. Whatever, man. I need to get a little more flour down. And I got my scale out and wrapped in plastic so I can do the proportioning properly here.
Cool. Hey, y'all.
Mary's making lunches. My ring off. Let's work the air out real quick. Heard, thank you. Okay, actually, that's not looking too bad. Now let's see what I'm working with here. All right, 2 pounds, 1.5 ounces. So it's 32, 33 and a half. So we want about 10, 33 and a half, so 3.3? Yeah, something like 3.3. 3.3 ounces a piece. See what we can do here. That's 2 7/8. It's 3 1/4. It's 3.25. I'm gonna call that. We'll move that to the side. And 2 ounces there. I can tell it's way too much. 3 1/4. Take it. Okay, 3 1/2, take a little off that one. 3 3/8. We'll let that one be a little big because we know we're gonna have a little extra. All right, what are we working with here? That's way too much. Yeah, it's 4 ounces. 3 1/4, that works. Am I doing this with the wrong side? No. I'm just doing it harder than I need to, probably. It's 3 1/8. 3 3/8. I'll let that one slide.
So you're going for 4?
No, 3 1/4.
So 3/8. I did bad math in my head.
2 7/8. Hi. That's way too much. 3 7/8. 3 1/8. 3 1/4. We will make these look prettier in a minute. So far we've got about 6. Three and a half. 3 1/4.
Now, do you have a number of buns you're shooting for?
10.
Okay.
I already went through all this on camera, so if you're just asking for yourself, it's cool, but it sounded like you were...
I was asking for myself.
Okay.
I was in my head doing other things, so I wasn't quite paying attention to everything you said.
3 1/8, come on. 3 1/4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I may have done my math weird somewhere. Three and a quarter. I feel like I'm Indiana Jones in the Idol a little bit. And that's 3 and a quarter. Okay, no, I got that pretty right. So now we want to try and shape these. See if I've learned anything about how to do this correctly. Yeah, it's kind of working. Now, here's where we are going to move away from Chef John's method a little bit here. Because he was doing split tops, and I don't necessarily want these to be split top. So we want to roll these out. Actually, I'm gonna flatten it out a little bit here. Why did you not roll properly? I'm gonna pinch the seams. How big is that? That's about 5 inches. Of course, they are gonna rise. So we'll go with that. So, you know, just gotta keep working the dough here. Getting it smooth and shaped correctly. I think that method worked pretty well. So let's try that again. Now I'm getting all hot. I need some more flour down. I don't like that. I did not do that one well. Let's go again.
You pour some flour for you?
No, I got it. Thank you. I don't fuck. Sorry, I'm frustrated with some things. Has nothing to do with any of this. Is the AC off now or something? Sounds like I'm all freaking warm.
It's currently at 71, but
Okay.
dial it up just enough to kick it on.
No, these are too dry. Fuck me. Fuck you. Come back to you. And now I'm peeing underneath the counter very loudly.
Damn, Eric, how much are you drunk?
You know, only like 3 bottles of wine, the usual. Yeah, this is definitely part of the baking process I do not yet have any kind of mastery over. It's the shaping. Buns were a little easier because they were
Round,
yeah.
I'm just gonna hope these rise well and rise out the side some too. God, that's only 2. I think what it is I started this too late and now I'm like, I'm ready to be done and there's things to be done and I'm like, this is taking me way longer than I want it to.
You think you're going to need another 10 minutes?
Your guess is as good as mine. You see how long this is taking me?
Yeah. Yes, you're good.
Oh no. In case you're wondering, I'm using my little measurement guide up there on my sheet. On my pastry mat. You keep seeing me put it up in that corner. If you were wondering why. I don't know that these are going to turn out that great.
Chicken Jack, you want an Algae treat? You need the Algae treat, Jack?
Probably use a rolling pin, to be honest. I mean, I've got options, but I don't know, it seems to be getting me there. They're not going to be my prettiest, but you know, my first attempts usually are not my prettiest anyway, so. And if I nail this one, we'll be halfway anyway, so. Hearing our little plops of all the feet once they realize, oh, treats! See her. Why are you falling apart? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wet my fingers a bit, see how that plays. Here she comes. I think I way over wetted my fingers, sadly. Sure. Okay, at least we're halfway. Trying to keep them somewhat even here. Not having the best of luck with all of them. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna. Alright, I'm gonna do this a little bit.
That's the one I wet, isn't it? Let's see if we can do it like that. No, you can't see what I did. Shit. I started doing these as 2 rows over. I didn't realize I didn't have that over where you could see that well. Okay, I feel like the AC, I got some air coming in. Feeling a little better. I flew too close to the sun today. We got the hot dogs down, so now I have to struggle with the bun recipe yet again. Okay. 3 to go. And then I need to finish melting. I did a couple of tablespoons of butter. So we're gonna brush these with butter to keep them very soft and pull apart. And then what he doesn't say to do, but I am gonna do, is I'm gonna egg wash them also before we bake them. And that may be a problem, I don't know. But I did notice his did not come out quite as golden as I would have liked, where his buns do. So that's kind of my intent there. But this is the kind of technique, you know, technique will come over time. Or, you know, this kind of skill. Like, I already feel like I'm much better when I am doing buns. So, I mean, you know, burger buns. I think these might actually be, I just realized I've been measuring these wrong. Whatever. First time's a failure. You know the old how it goes? Isn't that what they say? By all means, you know, I mean, I'm teaching myself this stuff. I'm trying to learn. So if you are great at this, feel free to give me your tips so I can get better. That's just fucking awful. Well, at least it's a consistent size with the others. And back to this one that I was working and became problematic and feels extra dry. Consistently large. Okay. Well, it is what it is at this point. So now, give my butter a little bit more of a melt here. Figure out what I do with my towel. There it is.
All right, sorry for the attitude shift here. Are you melted? Yes. Oh. I did the little swirly thing and splashed a tiny bit out. So let's see, let's get you a good angle. Let's do this. There we go. So we're gonna brush all around these. Ins and outs, so they'll tear apart a little easier. Because these should rise and hopefully touch each other. It's not the end of the world if they don't, I don't think. I have no idea what that sound was. It looks like 2 tablespoons was about right. I am being a little bit sloppy here. I gotta remember not to do that with the eggs because those last buns had like a lot of cooked eggs around them. Okay, and then we're gonna hope and pray. We're gonna put these, we can leave these uncovered, but we won't let them rise. Of course, with all this butter, I definitely want to put them somewhere and protect the cats, or protect them from the cats, so. I'm going to stick them in my oven that's not on. I might even let them rise for an hour. Depends on how long the finale of Secret Invasion is. Okay. So we're going to need to brush a little bit later. Try to protect the cat. Protect it from the cats. Okay, so, all right, just let these rise for 45 minutes to an hour. And hopefully we'll get something good out of these. I have no idea. Kind of over it. Not really. I need to figure it out, but I don't know that I care today. All right, I'm gonna put my flour away. Maybe. I can figure out how it works. I don't know how flour bags work. I know y'all want to hear me struggle with this, don't you? Okay. Back into the refrigerator with you for freshness. You're done. This is done. And we get the plastic wrap off the way. The weigh machine. Okay, I'll be back in 45 to an hour. Okay, it's been like an hour. So we gotta get the oven preheated to 375. Let's check on them, and I gotta move that pan. Actually, they puffed up pretty good. Some of them are definitely going to be ugly. There's no way around that at this point. But they did at least kind of poof up. I guess I'll bring the camera down.
Are you baking or not?
No, rising. We're about to preheat. The problem is, I mean, look at some of these. The way.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Like it's just. And I think that's because my dough wasn't wet enough. Like you should. Anyways, we'll do it better next time. And let's get these going. See what we can do. So bake 375. We're gonna let that preheat. I need a thing to do an egg and some egg wash. Like I said, this is not in his version, but it's gonna be in mine. He was fine with just doing butter. Oh yeah, some of these are just not gonna work. But that's fine. I have a feeling I'm gonna want a different recipe to do this with anyways in the future. Okay. Whatever you do, stay out of my way, because I need to do this in a hurry. I love you, but stay the fuck out of my way.
Get the fuck out of my kitchen, man.
Move, bitch! Don't fall, egg. That would be really embarrassing. Alright, egg. Can we get a one-hand crack? Probably not. Oh! Look at that. I mean, sure, maybe I lost a little on the thing, but I mean, it kind of worked. I'll take it. Where's my steel paper towel? Okay. We might get like 3 or 4 good buns out of this, but unless they like fill their shape in baking, but some of these things did not stay as loaves. And I'm kind of glad I have some of these touching this way because I don't want to tell you why, but I have an idea for something, and this will be an additional proof of concept that I needed to have happen. I gotta clean this egg up in a little bit. All right, let's do like a tablespoon of milk in here. I think that's right. Come on. Baby whisk. Miak. Now this, again, is not in his recipe for the hot dog buns. It is for the burger buns. But I think like this gives me a nicer browning if we do this way. So where did I put that whisk? I can get my, all right, break that yolk. Come on, yolk. There we go. Whisk that together. Make a little egg wash while the oven is preheating. Yeah, I found this other lady that does these in like an hour, and hers looked really good. But I know I wanted to try the Chef John method, and then honestly, I don't know. I probably could have done better if I'd actually known how to work my dough better, but also if my dough was wetter. I just know that's part of what should have happened. Okay. All right, so let's let's egg wash these. So it'll be a little browner, a little more toasty-woasty on the browning. And at this point, if you wanted to do like poppy seeds or something like that, this would be when you would want to do it. Might be kind of interesting to do celery seed instead of our celery salt or something, but these buns are going to be short as well. They are not coming out the lengths they're going to need to be. Oh my God, this one over here has like a freaking penis. I did not shape these well at all. You live, you learn, you something, you churn. In bed having nightmares over how bad you shaped your hot dog buns. The fuck is that? That was not singing. I don't know what that was. Now, I need to check. I wonder if I'm supposed to hit these with melted butter when they come out again to help with the softness. Sometimes you do that. I don't recall if we do that here. But again, considering this is his burger bun recipe, I very well remember the texture because we've made those buns a few times now, not always on camera, and they are delicious. But I already kind of know they are not going to have the texture I want. But I will just take the victory of the hot dog, which again, as awesome as it is, I can make that even better now. But now I'm feeling pretty confident that we have figured out how to make proper hot dogs. Okay. And now I have a whole bunch of egg wash to waste later, so that's cool. Okay, shit, I don't know how long. So we're preheating to 375. We got it at 260. We're gonna want to put it on a cooling rack when we're done, but we ain't there yet. Let me see how long.
Presenting growing together, and this way when they wash, that butter we brushed down is all we need. But anyway, we're gonna wait for the oven to come up to temperature.
I'm jealous
Go ahead and pop these in the
of
center
my dad.
375 degree oven
For
about 20 to 25 minutes.
20 to 25. That's all I needed to know. Thank you, chef. My dad just got caught up on Star Trek Strange New Worlds, and I'm jealous because I really want to get to episode 7. Maybe by the time you see this video, we will be there. So I'm still looking for 90 more degrees in my oven. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop them in the middle. We'll see how they turn out. I don't know. These are not gonna be pretty. There's a couple that are almost, but they're also so tiny because I thought I was doing them to like 5 inches and they poof out to 6, but I was doing them to 4 inches and I think they poofed out to 5 if I'm lucky. You know what, that's something we can do. Let's check that. Just to get a rough idea, I'm not gonna touch them. Yeah, they didn't, I mean that one did, no. Some of these are like 4.5 ounces, inches. Some of them might be 5. All right. Well, nothing else. There's stuff that can be done with this. It'll be good bread. It'll be something tasty. We can stuff, not literal shit, but we can stuff stuff in there and do something with them. But I am kind of tempted to like season them a little bit, just because to play, just to see what happens. But I guess not. I thought the temperature said it was 52 outside. I was like, how did we go from 92 to 52? But we did not. Okay, so 20-25 minutes, and we're gonna put them on a cooling rack. I'll be back when they're out of the oven. I'll have to be quiet. By then, Mary will probably have gone to bed. If she's lucky. She should have. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, everything smells good. It's been 21 minutes. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull these. They look weird, but you know, whatever. The egg wash thing didn't quite work out the way I had hoped. I'll pull them. They do look a little more brown than his, but man, that egg wash is so streaky. I don't know. I knew these were gonna smell good, but it's fresh baked bread. I don't know. Yeah. Whatever, man. I need to get these on. I need to get these on a cooling rack. Bear with me a moment. Okay. Yeah, these. I don't know what the fuck I should think about these. They smell good. I'm sure they're gonna taste good. Oh, that is crisp as fuck. That's not good. Those are like, that's not good at all. I'm gonna try to butter wash these right quick. Shit. You know what? I changed my mind. Screw it. They are what they are. They feel a little soft under. Maybe this will soften as it cools. But that's, if I did this with a burger bun, it would, that's fucked. As far as these go, hot dog buns, complete fucking fail. I'm just calling it right now, complete fucking fail. Maybe they'll taste good. I don't know. I mean, like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh, man. I guess I only get one victory a day. Because the hot dogs turned out pretty dope. These, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I'm just gonna stuff random shit in them like sandwich buns, probably. Because they ain't good for hot dog buns. Also, too, with this amount of dough, I really should have cut these into 12 at least. Because those are thick. I know I needed them to be wider. They're also thick. I mean, some of this stuff fixed itself a little bit. That one obviously is the extreme example of not. And that's an extreme example of not, but what a disappointment. I guess maybe Friday I can try again. I don't know if that'll be in this vlog or not. We'll see. All right. I guess we're gonna try these abominations. Do this one. Look at the fucking ugly ass bottom. Fucking nipple. Here, you. I still gotta run dishes. Fuck it, I'll use this knife. Watch how I'm gonna take the long boy out. Oh, I assumed you were filming that.
I like, because the camera was in my way but not quite pointed in the right spot, I wasn't.
Gotcha.
I had a blind spot.
Okay, well, I mean,
Inside looks good.
that could actually still work as a hot dog bun.
Okay,
But
you want to use a different one then? Oh, that is pretty.
it's not, like, it's gonna be fine. It's a very thin, crispy layer. No, we're gonna eat this one because. It's honestly not bad. These are not perfect. I will still call them failures, but they might actually be a little better than I thought they would be. They might not need as much improvement as I thought. That's actually pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna try.
Nice and warm.
Mm-hmm. I kind of wonder if we steamed those, before serving.
No, that's a possibility. I think I would prefer the butter over the egg wash, though.
I did both.
Oh, okay.
I did the egg wash to try and get more of the brown tops like I get on these burger buns. So if I do his recipe again, which I might.
They're still pretty good, though.
No,
It's nice and soft. It's lightly sweet. I'm hungry.
I got more for one. So, yeah, I mean, they're obviously like too goddamn short, like. Just for reference. Like, yeah. Every wiener is going to stick out of those pretty well. Shrink wrap these. I need vacuums. Whatever. I don't need to do shit. Don't tell me what to do, Eric. That is pretty good. I'm going to have a hard time not eating another one of these, but I really need not to. Okay. Not as big a fail as I expected, but still a fail. But there's definitely room for improvement, I think. Jack. That was Mary. She did that.
What?
All right. Bye.
All right, so we actually remembered. I need to still shower, by the way, but we actually remembered. Well, I guess I don't look that off. That we,
remember?
Yeah, that's right. It is. That we were gonna do our WWE predictions before we do our hi. Hi. Oh no, so many phones. Look, here's this phone too. All right, our predictions are hopes, I guess. We won't make this too long because I don't want to hold my phone forever, and I really need. Pre-show starts in half an hour. I gotta get in the shower. So this is projected order. So first they're suggesting it's going to be the tag team championship match with KO and Sami Zayn versus the Judgment Day. I don't feel like they would start with that. Maybe they are, but I want Kevin and Sami to keep it, but I don't know. It might be time. I don't want this to happen, but it might be time. I think I'm going to go for Damian and Finn actually get their shit together so they can have more titles.
The whole thing is whether or not are they actually angling to give everybody in Judgment Day a title?
Yeah, I mean,
which kind of feels like what they're doing.
Yeah. Distracted.
I'm so torn on that one. I really am, because I really I'm gonna go no, because I kind of want to see that rift.
With Finn and Damien keep
Yeah.
going. Okay, that's fair. Then we have the United States Championship, Rey Mysterio and Austin Theory. I think Rey is going to maintain. My prediction is that Grayson Waller shows up, tries to help, and it backfires.
Yeah.
Starts that split.
Yeah, I feel that's a reasonable projection.
Okay. Steel cage match, Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus.
Oh, Becky.
Yeah, Becky's going to take this. I think Zoe is going to show up, and Becky's just going to beat the shit out of both of them, and it's going to be a brutal, badass win for the band.
Yeah.
LA Knight versus The Miz.
LA Knight.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I really want it to be LA Knight. I'm loving him.
Miz has been a punching bag lately, so...
I think he might get a sneaky cheater win. Oh, that's laundry. I thought it was a cat. I was like, what are they doing back there? That's my prediction. Sneaky cheater win?
I'm going to go with LA Knight getting the win.
Okay.
We don't have to agree on everything.
No, that's not. It's fine when we don't. It makes it more fun. We can root against each other. We got a picture of margaritas in honor of Jimmy Buffett, who, even if I've not been a huge fan of, I respect him. And if nothing else, I'm a fan of him giving me a reason to make a picture of margaritas tonight. So I think he'd appreciate that. Women's Championship, Rhea versus Raquel. I'd love to see Raquel take it. And you know what? I'm going to predict it happens. Rhea's had that belt for a while. And I know, I said if they give it to Damien and Finn, then that can start a rift over there. I'm wrong. That's what I'm going to predict.
I feel like Rhea's going to maintain.
Yeah, it'll probably be a cheater
I want
thing.
Raquel to win. I have a feeling Rhea's going to maintain.
Yeah. And then we have the Heavyweight Championship with Seth Rollins and Shinsuke Nakamura. I think this whole backstory is being exploited. It's not nearly as much as they're trying to make it out to be. I think Seth will pull this through. I think it'll be a brutal match. Seth comes out on top.
That's what I'm feeling. The thing is, I don't know what his actual situation is, but I kind of feel like, okay, what if there's a good possibility that he does have back problems. He also has a tiny one at home. I could see them working on a way to give him a way to respectfully bow out, at least for a little while.
Well, I was going to say, maybe he actually still wins, but he takes so much punishment, it's one of those kind of matches.
Yeah.
That he has to be he's going to be on medical leave for a little while.
Yeah, basically a Pyrrhic victory.
Yeah. Okay, that's our predictions, unless Bleacher Report missed one. So we'll find out in a little bit. But I got a shower, and I am hungry as fuck. And I'm trying not to order pizza, because I actually lost a good bit of weight, and I'm kind of getting to a good place. But I really want pizza. But I also really want tacos. I really want a cheeseburger. Honestly, that's the thing. But I don't have any burger meat. I don't have time or desire to leave the house to get any. Because, cheeseburger and margarita.
You let me know earlier I got some at Kroger.
Why didn't...
You weren't awake yet.
Yeah, I wasn't awake yet. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't even know you went to Kroger. All right.
That's where I got my mulch.
Well, okay, yeah. All right, we gotta go. Hi.
Hi, baby girl.
Time to decide how right or wrong we were. Aww.
Of course, I'm struggling to remember what some of my picks were.
Yeah, we're gonna run through it here. But Mary's picked up Itty Bit. She's being super loving and super cool. She got on my back yesterday. She tricked me. Napoleon's wanting lovins. Everybody wants us to shut up and sit down. So let's talk about wrestling. We don't exactly remember what we predicted. Maybe it'll come to us as we talk here. Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday. Today's Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we started off with a steel cage match. Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus.
Becky, of course.
Yeah, it was exactly what I predicted. And man, what a hell of a cool match too, man. Those two ladies, they went at it hard. I like the end with
Zoe and Trish?
Zoe, yeah. Zoe and Trish's breakup.
Yeah.
That was cute.
Yeah, and the thing is, I didn't know that getting out over the top of the cage was a way to win.
Yeah, which is an old school cage thing. I guess it's cool she didn't know. But you know what I think is bullshit? Is that why can you just go to the door, have them open it, and step out, and that will count as a win? That's dumb. I could see if you can get out, but I feel like you should have to go over the wall or get a pin. Just walking out the door is silly. That should be more like if you're the equivalent of if you're in the Royal Rumble and you go under the ropes, you're still fine. Mm-hmm. That's how I think that should go.
Or if you can be like in NXT earlier that week where they had their steel cage match and the guy who got trapped outside basically just ripped the door off to get in.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Then we had L.A. Knight. Yeah. Versus The Miz with John Cena as the guest referee. That was really funny.
Yeah.
I loved Cena as a ref.
I kind of feel like we need some refs that they're not meant for wrestling per se, but are big enough that they can be like, I said stop.
Yeah, I hate it. But of course, The Miz won as predicted. We did not get. I think I predicted.
No, LA Knight
I'm sorry.
won. The fuck, dude.
In my brain, I said LA Knight, but I did hear my words say The Miz. It's because what I was trying to say is we did not get the Grayson Waller attempted help of The Miz that failed for him.
Yeah, but
that was in my prediction.
Because he was doing something else later that night.
Yeah. Still a really good match, though. Enjoyed that. Good time. Of course, And I like the stuff at the end, too, when Cena's, like, shaking hands with LA Knight, and he's like, and this is your moment. And he just walks away.
Well, LA Knight was almost not going to have any of it, and he's kind of like, you almost made me lose. It's like, I wanted to make sure you had a clean win, bro.
Yeah, like, respect. I thought that was pretty damn cool. So we called that. So far, we're pretty good. And so far, it's been a great payback. Rey Mysterio, Austin Theory, excellent match. Pretty much called that one, though, right?
Yeah, that was... No, that was for the title, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Rey maintained.
Yeah.
It was, it was a good time. We're trying to figure out what PWO on the LWO shirts was for. We assume Pittsburgh World Order?
Yeah, I think it said Pittsburgh when I got a look at the close-up.
Okay. So that was a good time. Then we had the, oh my god, undisputed tag team match with the Judgment Day versus KO and Sammy. Woo! Hell of a match. Through and through.
The best part is when you lose track of Sammy and KO for about a minute, and then they come back out wearing hockey jerseys and gloves and sticks and just start beating the hell out of.
I was sitting there thinking, the way it was performed and directed and all that, like the pacing of that gag when they pop back up and everything, I was like, did Kevin Smith guest direct a match? Because this feels like it's straight out of a Kevin Smith movie, and I'm here for it. So that was really fun. Brutal blood, and man, one camera guy or camera operator really needs a raise because like they were under Kevin when he like jumped off the thing onto the table.
Yeah,
killer
like
shot
off a balcony.
Yeah, and I tell you, I don't love that the Judgment Day won the titles off our boys, but I can respect it. It wasn't like one of those like bullshit wins. It's like it was earned, man.
But that means everybody got gold.
Yeah. Which will lead into some of our what ends up being disappointment. But so far, it's been phenomenal. It's been incredible. And as much as I don't want to see KO and Sammy split up and start being singles again, I got a feeling that's kind of what they're doing. I think they've kind of run out of story for them as like a tag kind of setup. Like they may still pop in as tag team on occasion, but I think it's time for them to get solo runs again.
I honestly think we're going to get to a thing where because they have almost all the gold because we still have Mr. Money in the Bank.
Judgment Day, yeah.
Over in Judgment Day
excuse you, Senior Money in the Bank.
I said Senior Money in the Bank.
You said Mr.
Oh, fuck, whatever. Anywho, what I'm trying to say is that with all of the belts concentrated in one place, I can see where maybe the locker room gets a little more united on the other side, where you're going to get more people coming in out of nowhere to... I'm like, we're getting tired of this bullshit.
Yeah, but you keep saying they're going to do that for Roman, too, and they still haven't done it for Roman. So, we'd like to see that.
But now they have more reason to because all that gold over there.
Fair, but that was a spectacular fucking match. Despite a sad ending, but like not an angering sad ending, just a sad ending.
So it's like, oh, okay.
Then we got Cody Rhodes and the Grayson Waller effect with the news that Jey Uso is now on the Raw roster because we know how much it keeps people on their brand. Because they're on Raw, they never show up on SmackDown. And if you're on SmackDown, you never show up on Raw, I'm saying very sarcastically.
And apparently Judgment Day can just teleport because they're also on NXT.
Yeah, they're everywhere, man. Ooh. Tacos. Sure, it's fine. It was short, sweet, and to the point, so I'm good with that.
Yeah.
We haven't watched Raw tonight. I guess Raw has started, or... Yeah, Raw started, but...
Because I know...
We'll get to some of it.
Cody pretty much exited as Jay got in the ring, and there was some bullshit at some point, I think. I just can't remember what.
I'm supposed to see that. It's the drink I'm making. Whatever,
And so I can't remember what the bullshit was, but I'm pretty sure there was bullshit because this is the Grayson Waller effect.
Which is all bullshit. Fun bullshit, though. Grayson Waller is fun to hate. All right, we got 2 matches left. Here's where it starts going slightly downhill, but not quite yet. So we have Raquel and Rhea.
This is the one I can't remember who won.
Well, Rhea won. She maintained.
Okay.
And it was a great match. It was brutal. Rhea with the blood. She fucking snot rocketed blood at Raquel once. It was like intentionally. It was pretty gross. It's like, that's, even in character, that's pretty gross. What are you doing? And, you know, it was a really good match. And I was thinking, man, what if, you know, if Rhea wins, like everybody else wins gold and she loses, that would be an interesting dynamic. But of course, Rhea maintained. So we were thinking about something for the next match we'll get to. So it's why we really wanted Raquel to win. But I was like, well, if they end up doing this thing, I'm good with the Rhea winning.
Yeah.
Hey, spoiler, they did not do the thing we're hoping. So in hindsight, I'm a little disappointed in the turnout of this match because it didn't really shake things up.
Oh, I was gonna remember back in the KO match, the KO and Sami Zayn match, Rhea speared KO through a fucking wall.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, girl.
Yeah. So anyways, that was a good time. Then we get to the sad ending of the night. Seth Rollins and Shinsuke Nakamura for the heavyweight title, which you would think would be great, but somehow this match to me was like just really slow and dull.
Well, after that cage match, particularly, that cage match should have been the last thing on the roster.
It really did kind of go backwards in terms of intensity. Either the cage match or the tag match should have been the last couple of matches. Because those
or not the cage match. I meant to say tag match. I'm sorry.
But the cage match could have as well. But
no, the cage match was a perfect opener.
Yeah, that's true. Now, we'll just jump right to the thing. So what we were hoping, what we had, I don't know if we said it in our prediction video, but while we were watching as things happened and our predictions changed, we were kind of thinking like, oh man, what if like Rhea keeps the title, they got the tag titles, Dominic's got the NXT title. What if this is where Senior Money in the Bank cashes in? Like since because it did kind of end like I wanted to predict, which is it'd be brutal and Seth would get beat to shit, but somehow just barely kind of flop over and win. And that's kind of what happened. But we thought, okay, so this is why we'd be okay with Rhea maintaining if Damian came down when Seth just can't fucking move. And just like cashes in and just stands on him or something, and boom, and he gets that title too. And then it becomes the story that they just took all the gold like in one swoop pretty much. That would have been really interesting, and then I would have been a lot more cool with the turnout of the last couple of matches. But because they didn't do that, to me it really lessened the excitement and the turnout of those last matches and made the final match pretty dull and uninteresting and uneventful.
Yeah.
And I know they're trying to make something work there, and I do love Seth, I do love Shinsuke. I'm not really buying Shinsuke as a bad guy. It's not because he's not, you know, he is intimidating and stuff, but I just don't, I've seen him just be such a fun, loving dude for so long, it's hard to, I miss the days of him and Boogs. You know, Boogs playing the intro music on the guitar and stuff. And then Seth is just fun and awesome too, so no change there. I hope that's a storyline they're just going to move on from. And I was disappointed that Damian didn't come out. Other highlight for me is watching Brandon Davis of comicbook.com show up throughout a lot of it and almost like challenge the Judgment Day. They were almost up in his face. Like he was right there behind the ring announcers. He was heavily featured, and I'm always gonna have a soft spot for that guy because back in my Star Wars viral days, he was pushing to get me to the premiere. So I'm always gonna have mad love for him. But so that was just really neat to see him pop up, and I was like, oh shit, that's Brandon Davis. Yeah, Brandon. Christ, I know until I just said it, and now I'm totally, yeah, Brandon, from comicbook.com, you know, so, you know that thing, you ever do that thing where you know something, and then you say it wrong, and then you say it right, and now you're like, wait a minute, which one is wrong?
Okay.
You will when you get older. Anything else you want to talk about? Oh, Mary got, oh yeah, I made a picture of margaritas, which made it more fun. So Mary was wise with the margarita. She had me put 5 ice cubes in hers instead of 4, and I put 3 in mine. And we each had 2, and I thought there was like half a margarita left, so I was like, do you want the other half? So it's like, okay. So I put like 3 ice cubes in a glass, and there was enough to fill that glass, so it was an Eric pour. And by then, even she was like, maybe I shouldn't have that margarita. And I was like, yeah, I know you well enough. You know, you're good. You're good. I'll drink this margarita. You're good. I was right. She passed out on me a little while later, which normally is fine, except I had been sleepy and lethargic, and then I had finally gotten up and gotten my second win, and then that's when she crashes out on me, and I'm like, I'm full of energy, I want to do things, and I can't move.
Apparently, I have the knack for doing this too.
Sometimes.
Because the worst torture I can bestow upon this man is to make him stay still in complete silence. nothing to do.
Especially after I've been drinking and I'm in party mode.
But this
And I'm just like, I have things and music and I can't move it, it's quiet and I can't even get to my phone.
That is the worst torture I can bestow upon
Pretty
someone.
much. Even today at the Mexican restaurant, after a while, the music stopped and nobody put music back on for a minute, so I pulled out my phone and very quietly played some music because I needed noise. I can do silence in the mornings, I can do silence at night, and rare occasion, but otherwise I need things and stuff. Woman, am I 60 yet?
No, what makes you ask that?
What makes me ask that? I don't know, what if I start reaching around things here? Not that anybody was reaching around things, but what do you, Pete? Dude? Is that right?
Sounds like it might be right.
Don't break my finger. You're gonna need that finger. I need this finger too. Finger cuffs?
Anywho. Anyway, you wanted this to be a short video?
No. I didn't say anything about it being a short video. It's
of
an average height.
I want to make my potato.
Potato. Hi.
Hi. Bye.
I can't, now I can say bye. All right, so we get some interesting updates on Joe Bob Briggs and such. They announced some new specials a few days ago. And it's unusual that we're getting a new Joe Bob special and we only had like a week and change of notice, but it's a really fantastic special. Obviously, he's talking about filming a new episode that the Jamboree will be going to in October. We'll show you some of that in later vlogs. And we have an actual Halloween episode on October 20th. And then we have on October 10th, he's hosting Halloween on AMC for Fear Fest. And of course, on September 15th, he is going to be doing a short episode where he hosts the premiere of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. So that's cool. But September 8th, 2023 is the one we really want. I was starting to lose hope about this. Of course, I love The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs. It's just a movie hosting. We watch some good or crappy movies or something in between. He gives a lot of interesting stuff between it. And they have a great cast and some supporting players that usually do some fun sketches or little bits, things like that. John Brennan and the Big Feet make great music for the show. It's a good time. And I never really showed you the footage from the first year's Jamboree, which is like a big convention for fans of this show and just that kind of genre, but it's always at drive-ins. Now, last year you saw the one from Memphis. I filmed that pretty good. It was great. There was no live episode there. The first year was at the Mahoning. It was fantastic. They did film a live episode. And we just kind of started to think it just was never going to air. But it's airing. It's airing September 8th. The best part is, I'm in it. I don't know how much I'm in it, but I'm in it, and Mary will probably be in it too, because we had prime seats. We kind of knew where to sit. We're kind of friends with the people shooting the footage, so and they knew I'd give good reaction. Don't know why they'd think that. I already kind of knew. I mean, I had seen some stuff, maybe. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you that. And by the way, I don't mean anything crazy. I saw like a photo. Let's just be real. Screen grab. But the best part is, so they started advertising this special the other day, and my buddy Gerald, one of the other legends of the Jamboree and just awesome, all-around great guy, he let me know Shudder dropped a trailer for all the stuff coming out in September, showing some cool horror movies, and it shows a little bit of the Jamboree special, and there's my damn goofy face right in there. Let's throw in this thumbnail if I remember to do it. It was raining, so we're in ponchos. I got my Drunken Movie Night shirt on and all that too, so... And I got this great screen cap where he's doing the mutant oath, and it says, "We'll boogie till we puke" underneath me, which is kind of perfect. So very, very, very excited. And I know the editor of the special, because I'm friends with her on Twitter, was saying that, they really loved my reaction shots. So I was like, well, I do give good face. So that's really cool. Anyways, I'm really excited about that. I'm excited to watch it. I know I filmed some other stuff out there for it. And also, I've been sitting on sort of a secret. I'm sure I've shared with a few people here and there, but I did something really cool at that Jamboree we've never really talked about or shown. And I've been given the go-ahead. It looks like it's not making it into the special, so I'm gonna be releasing something very cool Friday night, right after the special ends, and then something special Saturday morning instead of a reaction shot, trailer reaction. I think I remember what they're called. So be on the lookout for those things. If you like the Joe Bob special, be on the lookout for me. And I'm just really excited, and it's getting me hyped to, you know, get out to the Vegas drive-in and do it again, hopefully with less rain. Okay, that's the interesting Joe Bob update. And I have a music update, kind of brief. So, I have not remixed my old album, What I Know Right Now yet, but I have remastered it. Yesterday I did a version, we checked it in Dad's car, not very happy with it. So I came home, I did another version, I got to listen to that last night, and it's awesome. It's a little less loud because I had a habit, and I'm starting to learn from this to not do this, but I had a habit of over compressing in the mastering to get the loudness up, and it doesn't really leave any room or air for dynamics to happen. So this one's a more traditional mastering, and man, it sounds great. It's got this new life, it's got this new energy, this bounciness to it, and there's more clarity in everything. And from just a simple remastering, I'm really happy about that. Now, excuse me, I don't have the original art files, so I've been recreating the cover as best I can. I do plan on putting out the remastered version of this, not as a physical release, because just remastered, but I will put it out digital one way or another. I'm thinking I might drop it Friday. We'll see. It's not perfect yet, but it's close. And of course, I do eventually want to get into remixing those tracks from scratch and seeing what I can do there. And if that turns out as great as I hope, maybe it'll get a vinyl release. Also considering trying to do like an Indiegogo type thing, a Kickstarter type thing to get some vinyl releases happening. I don't know. I got all kinds of plans. I listened to that Lost 2008 demo, 20 songs, no lyrics. And man, it's awesome. It's killer. There's some stuff I really need to finish making into songs. So I'm wanting to make basically my equivalent of Green Day's Dookie. I don't mean to sound alike or anything, but I want to make my straight up, non-stop punk rock, no frills, no fucking around, classic record, like 10 to 12 songs, about 30 minutes long, the whole thing, of, you know, no ballads, minimal solo. I mean, there's like guitar bit I do, like Screeching Weasel kind of little riffs, but so I'd love to do that too. I got some old songs I want to redo. I got some newer songs I want to get back to doing. I'm re-inspired on the Mary EP Part 2. And the thing is, we leave for vacation in like a month, so I'm like, oh, I need to stop doing 1,000 things and start focusing on the things coming up. So I'm sidelining a bunch of that until I get back, but I might get a new song out. And again, the remaster of What I Know Right Now should come out. And then there's some other surprises. So that's kind of where we're at with music. I got a new guitar. Labor Day sale. I guess I should show you that. So I got my first ever Jackson. I've always wanted to get a Jackson. I also love Poison. Look what the cat dragged in, and hair metal. And I've eyeballed this for a while, and I got a 25% off. Look at this ugly beauty. Those neon pink pickup cover things really sold me, and it matched the hot pink guitar strap I already had. I love this insanely vibrant neon green. Floyd Rose tremolo. Plays really well. I do want to restring it, maybe oil it a little bit. The neck board feels a little dry, and they've used some very tight, tough strings on there. But yeah, I'm in love. Don't ask me to tell you how many guitars I have at this point, because I've kind of lost track.
Do you want to drink, Napoleon?
You can't have a drink. You're not old enough to drink. It's really because Daddy doesn't want to share his booze. Don't tell him that. Hey, welcome cocktail time. Mary did not give me a proper intro, so sorry for the jump cut. Right? So we're gonna make a drink I wanted to try for a long time. I didn't think I used to be into it, but I found out I do kind of like some mint sometimes. I have had one jumbo margarita. I went out for tacos, stupidly. They were delicious. Tried a new place. But now I'm gonna make Bacardi rum. What?
You're gonna make a
Mojito. Yes. We got some Bacardi rum. I got more if I need it. We got club soda, a juiced a lime. We got some
superfine sugar. We got 12 mint leaves from Mary's Garden and a mint sprig, mojito mint.
I got mojito mint just for him.
It smells really good. So I really hope I like a mojito. I probably will. So I got a glass that's probably too big, but we're gonna put a bunch of ice in it. And
say what kind of glass?
wait a minute. No, it shows kind of an in-between this, but it also shows it filled with a ton of crushed ice. I'm not gonna get that fancy. Hold on. Do I put ice in first?
Should we be leaving the freezer door open?
I'm going back. Yeah, take the lime wedges and squeeze them in the glass. Add mint, press. Then we're gonna add the ice. Okay, so we're not putting the ice in yet. Okay, that's what I thought. We have to muddle a little bit. So.
Okay.
All right, so this is going to be 3/4 ounces of freshly squeezed lime juice. There's no 3/4 measure. We'll just eyeball it. Somewhere between half and 1. All right. I don't really need to. Okay, so then we're going to put that in. Then we're going to put in, I believe it's 2 tablespoons of superfine sugar. TSP. No, that's going to be teaspoons.
That's teaspoons.
I'm so glad I looked.
If you can read that upside down.
This is from the Bacardi rum website. I ate a lot. It was very good.
Yeah, tablespoon would be TB.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I'm just saying if you can go home.
Oh, you should have seen how I got this down from the top shelf almost cleverly.
With or without using a stool?
Without using a stool. I used tongs. Okay, you know, I'm not going to pour this over the drink. Let's do it over here. One.
Ooh, that is some, got some mint
I
in
know.
your sugar.
Well, this is pretty old sugar too. We'll call that good enough. We're going to gently press that together.
No mint leaves?
Not yet. Hold on. I'm following the thing in order, okay? Calm down. Now, add mint to glass and press with bar spoon to release oil, even though it clearly shows a muddler. So I'm going to put my 12 already rinsed mint leaves down in there. They smell wonderful. And we're going to muddle slightly. Release some of the oils. Okay. I think that's probably pretty good. Yep, smells nice and minty.
And we can actually put that one in the dishwasher.
I know. Now, half fill the glass with crushed ice and the rum, and we'll stir. But I don't got.
Crushed ice?
Yeah, so we're just gonna use regular ice.
If you know far enough in advance, we could put some in the bag in here.
Yeah, I mean, I still technically.
Or I have that ice tray thing that I'm not sure you ever actually tried.
This is fine. 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna say that's half full. That's a glass that's half full.
Non-bump.
Rum, stir, garnish. Okay, so we want 1.5 ounces of Bacardi Silver Superior. Yeah, that's superior. That is a superior rum. I joke, there's probably other better rums, but Bacardi's good. Ooh, hardly worth saving. And then, even though it says in the instructions top with club soda, it actually has a measurement of 3/4 ounce. So again, I'm trying to, first time I'm trying to be a little scientific.
Yeah, here's gonna be the reason why.
Oh, that's too much. Just under pour. I need to under pour.
One of the reasons why crushed ice is going to come across very differently than whole ice in this situation is that you have a lot more air pockets with the whole ice than you do with the crushed ice.
Yeah, I know.
Tell people at home.
Well, tell me. Let's also go ahead and dirty up a bar spoon. Where did it go? There it is. Sorry, y'all. I got taco and bean belly. I'm. All right, gentle. Yeah, it also makes it easier to stir, huh?
Probably. Are you sure they had it in a tall glass?
I said they had it in one that was in between. I should have made a double. Then I would have needed more mint.
Garnish. Yeah, I should have put it in a low ball glass, but it's good enough for trying, you know, good enough for testing.
Yeah.
You get a throwaway straw in case it's awful. Blue works here to contrast the green for purtiness. Oh, the margaritas at the New Mexican place we tried, they had the umbrellas like on the straw. It was really neat.
Oh.
And there's Eric's first mojito.
Pretty enough.
Yeah. I think I caught a fleck of mint leaf. That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
That has check.
No. Of course you can, my dear. Ooh, that white shirt is not, there we go. It's not helping with the exposure. It was way overexposing you. No, you're good now.
Not bad.
No. Other than preparing the mint, very easy and pretty tasty.
Yeah.
I would drink that again. Like I said, preparing the mint's a little bit, since we got to rinse it and all that stuff too, it's a little bit extra.
The thing is, like, if you were doing batches, you would just wash a big batch.
Oh yeah.
All at once.
Yeah. Okay. Mojito. Yes. Alright.
Definitely not Mojito.
Correct. It's definitely not Mojito. Yeah, okay, whatever she said. She's funny. I'm gonna go drink. All right, there you go. That's the vlog. It's a good one. It's very long. I have one more pre-filmed long cook session. I don't have any more cook sessions. I'll probably still do some food stuff here, at least for a little while longer, because like I said, I'm gonna be changing some things up. Food stuff won't go away completely. I just might be doing it differently or not in the vlog. Because let's get real, like 4-hour vlogs are unnecessary. I don't know, maybe, I mean, I know a couple of y'all out there dig it, but most people don't. Oh, I was rendering the vlog. We can, vlogception. Oh, I gotta make sure you don't see any porn or addresses. Okay.
19,055.
There you go. All right, so thank you everybody. Thank you for joining. Hopefully you had a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm very full. Mexican food swells. Worth it. I'm very glad I didn't get a torta to take home because a carne asada torta sounded really good. All right, comment below. Let me know. What do you think? You got any hot dog tips, things like that? You want to show me your hot dog? No, don't show me your... You can show me actual food hot dogs, but don't show me your hot dog. I don't need to see that. I don't even want to look at mine. Comment below. Let me know. Geek out with me in the comments. I love hearing what you have to say. Other than that, you can click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. All right, I can do this. I can do this. I'm almost there. Check out my music anywhere you listen to music. Look up TheEricButts, especially on Spotify. That's where it helps the most. Or Apple Music. I make more money. Go to TheEricButts.com for all your funky butts fun you're looking for. And there's more in the description below. Just click the see more button to see more butts. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get some fresh meds tomorrow. My meds are, my asthma meds are not working that well today, and I'm struggling a little bit. If you thought my breathing seems a little labored. Normally it's fine, but when I hit the end of one, it starts getting a little less potent. Anyways, not TMI, but the more you know. Do. All right. Oh, and then one other thing. Check the new mastering of my What I Know Right Now. I'm in Dad's car. I'm going to remaster it yet again. I think a lot of it still sounds great, but man, it really... You put that on a car, and the kick drum is like kind of overwhelming everything. That's why you listen to your mixes and masters in as many listening environments as possible, so you can find the problems. That's honestly the trick and the magic to mixing and mastering, is finding that just right blend where it sounds like what you want it to sound like across various listening environments, or as close as you can get. All right, on that note, though, I'm going to get on out of here. And then, did I not put the... Anyways, I'll figure that out. All right, we'll see y'all later. Love you. Bye.